Uh, 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 uh. Long time. Long time no see. Salute to everybody out there rocking with me. We are in the building, man. Salute, salute, salute. Everyone hit that like button, man. They fucking with the algorithm. You know that. You know they fucking with the algorithm. So make sure y'all hit that like button so y'all can be notified, man. I'm tired of y'all not being notified, man. This is an abomination, man. What they doing to people's channels, man. This is an abomination, man. What they doing to people's channels nowadays, man. This is an abomination. Salute to everybody out there, man. Shout out to all you people, man. All you brave people watching Ock Nation News, man, on this beautiful night. Oh man, they keep putting my shit in the wrong fucking category too. Okay, I see what they doing. I see what they doing. They putting my shit in the wrong category. Um, I ain't even mad though. I ain't tripping. We got a great show for you guys tonight, man. Mm. Uh, we are in the building. Shout out everybody hit that like button because if you hit the like button, you'll be notified. It'll keep you in the algorithm, man. I want y'all to stay in the algorithm. If y'all notice, we had like 50 people in the chat this morning, man. We had 50 people in the chat this morning. And I went for 2 hours and we had 50 people. It's no way through 250 people just dropped off that fast. It's no way. Okay? It's no way. So yeah, I say we're gonna try to do everything we can to get the channel back up. You can also watch on Ock Nation News, of course, OckNationNews.com. You can always watch on OckNationNews.com. Worked out the bugs, worked out some more bugs today over there. Worked out some more bugs today over there. Worked out some more bugs. He said YouTube never notifies me anymore. I only ever know because X notifies me. That's what's up. Follow me on X. Follow me on the channel. Yo, go to the Ock Nation News channel and sign up for alerts. If you go to the Ock Nation News channel, it will send a text to your phone. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, bro. If you sign up for if you go just go get your email. They're gonna ask you for your email and create an account over here on OckNationNews.com and go to notify me. Notify me. Never miss a stream. Okay, you can get email and text alerts when I go live. Just go to the OckNationNews.com, the website that's there for all you guys. Go to notify me. It's up here on the top row. Notify me, and then just enable notifications, and put in your email or your phone number, whichever one you want, and it will notify you. Yeah, YouTube is definitely I've noticed that some of my favorite people, they've been getting, we've been going through this for a long time, right? But I have seen some other people start to go through it too. I'm like, damn. But yeah, never miss a stream. OckNationNews.com, and you can also watch the show over there. You can also watch this show over there. You said looking like corrupt African congressman. God damn. Hit the like button, subscribe, support the channel. You guys have stopped sharing it on social media. I can tell that. We don't get any more shares on social media like we did a couple weeks ago. When I was emphasizing that, we were getting a lot of shares on social media. But I think you guys have stopped sharing it on social media. We do need 10 people to share the stream on social media. We do need 10 people to share the stream on social media. You still have it on Twitter. Yeah. I'm everywhere, man. Shout out to Deluxe247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP, getting the ball rolling right now, man. Shout out to Deluxe. If you want to watch the live stream on Ock Nation News, it is live. All the bugs have been worked out. Let me get the ball rolling, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Shout out to the whole mob, man. The whole Ock Nation mob. I got some shit for y'all, man. My kids is watching that.
The sweeping federal raid being called one of the largest in Philadelphia history.
Yeah, this was crazy this morning. I was watching this. Well, it's not this morning. I was watching this. Kash Patel is not playing with you niggas.
The sweeping federal raid being called one of the largest in Philadelphia history. Tonight, dozens have been indicted in an alleged drug ring stretching from Kensington to Puerto Rico. The FBI revealed today that 33 people have now been charged, 30 taken into custody, all of it following a very visible raid just before 11 a.m. today. Dozens of FBI agents descending on a home here along Weymouth Street in Kensington, as police tell it that street was the nexus of a sprawling drug enterprise. Action News reporter Amy McCormick live at the FBI building in Center City tonight. Amy, this operation brought the FBI director to Philadelphia today.
Yeah, and that's how important it was to the agency. Both the FBI director and also the U.S. Attorney, Brian, calling this a historic gang takedown for a gang that they say took over a portion of Kensington. FBI agents at Allegheny and Weymouth Streets this morning raiding this Kensington block in what officials are calling a historic federal indictment.
We have permanently removed a drug trafficking organization out of the streets of Philadelphia, and they're going to stop pouring guns and chemicals and drugs into our communities.
FBI Director Kash Patel in Philadelphia today. The target, the Weymouth Street Gang, described as violent drug traffickers who ran this part of Kensington operating like a business. The organization also has connections to New Jersey, Delaware, and Puerto Rico. Officials say these photos that are part of the indictment reference the violent nature of the gang, with associates threatening to harm people if they went to authorities.
It's a massive drug trafficking conspiracy spanning nearly a decade, involving tremendous volumes of fentanyl and narcotics. And it takes place at the epicenter of the opioid crisis.
33 people were indicted, 30 are in custody, and 24 were arrested this morning. The U.S. attorney singled out the leaders of this drug trafficking organization.
This DTO was led by Jose Antonio Morales Nieves, aka Flaco, a 45-year-old man from Puerto Rico, but a frequent flyer here in Philadelphia, who essentially owned the 3100 block of Weymouth Street and allowed other members of the DTO to sell drugs on the block in exchange for a payment of rent. He was joined by Ramon Roman Montañez, 40-year-old from Philadelphia, who essentially ran the day-to-day operations.
We are removing an entire coordinated section of gang violence permanently off the streets, and that's how you deliver a victory.
Now, the FBI says that 11 search warrants were served, including some outside of the city. Those defendants, Brian, all facing charges related to drug trafficking, but also to dogfighting. For now, reporting live outside of FBI headquarters, Annie McCormick, Channel 6.
This shit is no joke. This is a huge bust.
NBC 10 breaking news.
That we are reclaiming these neighborhoods for the people who live and work here. We are taking back what the defendants are alleged to have stolen from the community, which is peace, prosperity, law, and order.
20 minutes of nonstop news begins with taking down a network of drugs and guns in Philadelphia. New photos show the subjects of a massive FBI operation that you saw unfolding as breaking news at 11 a.m. Federal agents are now calling it the largest federal indictment this century in this district. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Jacqueline London.
I'm Tracy Davidson. The operation unfolded in the heart of Kensington, where the opioid crisis has destroyed lives and neighborhoods for years. NBC 10's Kelsey Kushner is joining us live with new details just revealed by the FBI and city officials. Kelsey?
Well, the FBI is calling this indictment historic, saying it is the largest drug takedown in the Eastern District. They said today they have 33 people indicted in this case, and they said that they are not stopping anytime soon. The FBI Director Kash Patel was here today with Philadelphia police to announce this indictment. They say 33 people have been indicted in New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Puerto Rico following a raid targeting the Weymouth Street drug trafficking organization.
Yo, Kash Patel said, "Oh yeah, you think we only busting NBA players for gambling?" He came back the next day. Kash Patel came back the next day, yo. Yo, I'm telling you, this stuff is strategic. They did the NBA on Monday. They did the NBA on Thursday or Wednesday, right? Come back on Friday. The biggest drug bust in the Eastern District. They not playing. Stephen A said they coming. Nah, they ain't coming for the NBA, man. They coming for crime, man. Wherever you commit crime, they're coming. Stephen A talking about the NBA. This is the FBI, man. They prosecute crime.
And they said that they are not stopping anytime soon. The FBI Director Kash Patel was here today with Philadelphia police to announce this indictment. They say 33 people have been indicted in New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and Puerto Rico following a raid targeting the Weymouth Street drug trafficking organization. They say 22 arrests were made this morning. The U.S. State's Attorney for the Eastern District, David Metcalf, says this was a drug trafficking conspiracy dating back to 2016 involving large amounts of fentanyl, crack cocaine, and heroin on the 3100 block of Weymouth. He says the two at the top, Jose Antonio Morales Nieves and Roman Montañez, ran their operation like a business, using violence, weapons, and intimidation to peddle in poison to neighborhoods in Kensington.
This case takes place at the crossroads of drugs and violence, and we are all here with a loud and unmistakable message that we are reclaiming these neighborhoods for the people who live and work here. We are taking back what the...
Wow. Think about that, man. We're reclaiming these neighborhoods. Kensington. And you know Kensington, that's where everybody nodding off. That's where it's just miles and miles of zombies. Everybody got their ass in the air. Press 1 if you're familiar with Kensington in Philadelphia. That's where everybody got their ass in the air. Head down, ass up. Just nodding. The whole for blocks and blocks. I wish we had Reese in this bitch. Reese from Philly, man. Wish we had Reese from Philly in the building, man. Yeah. They busted the guy, the biggest crew down there. They bust the NBA the other day. Then they come back and bust the biggest crew, one of the biggest open-air drug markets in the country, Kensington. Kash Patel is on his shit. This is what we asked for. This is what we asked for. This is what we asked for. And I hope the Democrats complain about this. Please, Democrats, complain about this. Please. I hope the Democrats complain about this, man. I hope they take the other side. I really do. I pray that yo, take the challenge, man. We in the building tonight, man. Take the challenge. Support the channel. Take the pledge. Light up that screen, either here or on the OckNationNews.com. You can super chat here or on the OckNationNews.com. You hit the PayPal, you can hit the super chat. The streets is on fire. Kash Patel is not playing.
The defendants are alleged to have stolen from the community, which is peace, prosperity, law, and order.
We have permanently removed a drug trafficking organization out of the streets of Philadelphia, and they're going to stop pouring guns and chemicals and drugs into our communities, and our children are safer today.
Police say along with the 22 people arrested this morning, 8 additional defendants are already in police custody, but the work continues. They say they are still searching for 3 more people. Reporting live in North Philadelphia, Kelsey Kushner, NBC 10 News.
We are in the building, man. Kash Patel, this is what I asked for, man. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Oh, we got the Johns Hopkins attempted rape guy. Caught his ass.
Well, Baltimore police with a public plea tonight after an alarming attack. In Charles Village, about a 3-minute bike ride from Johns Hopkins University, an alert from Baltimore City Police. Investigators with a tweet about 31-year-old Raymond Lunn, the man arrested this week in connection with the recent attempted rape of a 19-year-old female Hopkins student. Police with an alert for the public about the suspect.
It's scary, you know. You just want to feel safe on the streets, and for a woman, that's a scary thing.
I think you okay. I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, but I think she all right? What you think? Chat, what do you guys think? I think she's okay. I think she's gonna be all right. You know, I mean, I don't know, but It just seems to me she'll be okay. I don't think she got nothing to worry about. I don't think this one got nothing to worry about.
For the public about the suspect.
It's scary, you know. You just want to feel safe on the streets, and for a woman, that's a scary thing to happen.
I mean, it's terrible something like that would happen. Just like something that random could happen to someone in a place.
That you see how woke they are? It just happened. Something just happened. No, a nigger attacked a fucking Asian girl. What are you talking about? A goddamn fucking proto-human nigger attacked the Asian girl. Broad daylight in the middle of campus. They're all like, wow, something just happened. Something happened. No, this nigga came on y'all campus and he attacked this girl. They so woke, man. They know they can't say nothing about it because it's nigga. It's a nigga. If it was a white boy, they'd be talking about all types of shit. They'd be all animated and shit.
You just want to feel safe on the streets, and for a woman, that's a scary thing to happen.
I mean, it's terrible something like that would happen. Just like something that random could happen to someone in a place where they should feel safe.
Investigators, believing there could be more possible victims in the area, are now asking those potential victims to come forward. Police at first, during the search for the accused, released these surveillance images. Now police releasing better images of the suspect. 2 photos of the man for any possible victims to have a better look at him. At this time, residents in the area commenting on the plea from police.
Let's face it, people that have a history of it tend to have a history of it and will proceed to continue. So it's good to know that they're trying to nip this in the bud and get everybody taken care of and, like, you know, care for the community.
I haven't heard of any other things like this happening, so I would hope there's not more victims.
Investigators say Lund is a repeat violent offender and a registered sex offender. Police say he attacked the Hopkins student on campus last Saturday night, grabbed her, assaulted, and fondled her before the suspect fled towards Bowman Drive, where he was captured on camera.
I will tell you that we were able to track the suspect's movements that day.
Campus police and Baltimore City Police announcing the arrest Wednesday, now concerned that there could be more victims and the desire for them to come forward after an alarming attack.
That's terrifying.
Well, police say anyone with information on sexual assaults, rapes, or attempted rapes committed by Lund can call Metro Crime Stoppers. Remember, by calling that number, you can remain anonymous.
You said the blue hat is cute? That bitch look like Austin Powers, man. Look at all them teeth in her mouth. That bitch look like she from England, man. She got a England mouth. I'll pass, man. I'm Gucci. I'm gravy. All right with me. All right with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss him. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him. Hey, buddy, still love you. He was a good guy.
The Millvale community is mourning a local rap artist who was killed in a hit and run on the turnpike.
It happened.
Damn, another rapper killed. It was a rapper killed last night. The other day in Atlanta. Now this rapper, he got killed, but he got killed by a car, man. And we know who was behind the wheel, man. We know who was behind the wheel. God damn it.
The Millvale community is mourning a local rap artist who was killed in a hit and run on the Turnpike.
It happened while Khalil Matudabar was walking along the Turnpike in East Sewickley Township.
He was from Millvale. Erica Stanish is there with more on who he was and who police are now looking for.
Those who knew Khalil tell me he was a nice guy who was excited about his life and his music, and they're shocked to know he's now gone.
I just saw him yesterday at Waterworks at Getco. I was messing with him, and next thing you know, he's out of this world.
Shami Singh has known Khalil Matudabar for about 5 years, saying he was a frequent customer at his store off North Avenue in Millvale.
This morning, I came to the store around 9 o'clock, and one of my customers told me about him. I was like, this is crazy news ever. I never expected that's going to happen when you see somebody yesterday, and then next thing you know, you woke up in the morning, he's no more with us.
Singh says he just saw Matudabar yesterday. The aspiring artist had just released a new song.
He was telling me he's coming out with new music. He bought a new car. He was excited. He just turned 21.
Matudabar posted this video on Facebook that he recorded in front of Singh's tobacco shop in December.
He was all happy and excited for every single thing, whatever he was doing for his life. And he was...
Damn. Young brother, what's his name? Let's see what his name is. We can listen to some of this. Keno Sway. That was his name, Keno Sway. Press 1 if you want to hear some of the lyrical stylings of Keno Sway, man. Press 1 if you want to hear some of the lyrical stylings of Keno Sway. The musical genius. Yeah, man. 21 years old. All right, let's listen to some of the musical styling. Take the pledge, support the channel. PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Sponsor the show, guys. Sponsor the show. Hit the like button. There's plenty of things for y'all to do, man. We need plenty of things for y'all to do, man, besides enjoying the show. Enjoy the show. Hit the like button. Share this on social media. We need 10 people to share this on social media, man. They trying to keep the numbers down, man. They trying to keep us in the hole, man. They don't want to. They trying to keep us down, man. That's why I created the other site and all year. Create an account at OckNationNews.com. Create an account at OckNationNews.com. I don't even got to drop the link. It's so easy. It's OckNationNews.com. I don't even have to drop the link in the chat. OckNationNews.com. You can watch the show there. You have the Discord there. You can support the channel there. All that, if you want to. But yeah, make sure you do that. Keno Sway, man. Keno Sway. Let's see Keno Sway, man. Unfortunate, man. Keno Sway, man. Let's go.
Bitch, I'm piped up. Bitch, I'm piped up. Yeah. Bitch, I'm piped up. Let's go. What the fuck? Yeah. I'm so piped up. This bitch on my dick, but I don't think I really like her. Throw that boy if he wants smoke, I'll spark him like a lighter. Set that pussy nigga on fire. Been a long day, I'm so tired. Yeah. That clicky flip him like an acrobat. That nigga was a tattletale, but I just can't go tattle back. I'm jiggy with my fucker racks. If she see me, she'll want my snack. I keep my gun, I never lack. I pulled up in a fucking Mac. That's a Mac truck. I just want your body, baby. I don't wanna fuck. That nigga running out of clovers, he ain't had no love. Tell my habitat, I run out my element. She wanna fuck cause he gets bent, he getting Gucci and Chanel. That boy snitch, he always tells some pennies and don't wish you well. So help me God, just wish me well. She cast a spell like she a witch. End up with no dirty bitch. I gotta find a different fish, cause I be hitting all these licks. Different bitch. for another day. Never say okay, pulling out the fucking rave. If a nigga want smoke, I'ma pull a chopper, hit his face. And we leaving no location. Remember I was on probation. It's hard to not smoke weed cause niggas always try to take it. I've been feeling so damn slow-mo, I've been chilling in the Matrix. My bitch, you need a butt lift. I don't think I can cuff this. This bitch take all of my energy. She is a freaky bitch, she enemy. Gotta stop making all these enemies. I've had so many in a century.
That nigga said he think it's 2 songs playing at once. It sound like 2 songs playing at once. That shit is no joke. That is hilarious, man. That's hilarious, man.
That bitch from school, she need chemistry. Don't wanna fuck on that bitch yet, don't wanna give no tendencies. But she texted me, baby, can I come over? She rubbing on my shoulders, my dick feel like a boulder. Oh my God, I'm so piped up. This bitch on my dick, but I don't think I really like her. Told that boy if he wants smoke, I'll spark him like a lighter. Set that pussy nigga on fire. Been a long day, I'm so tired. That glicky flip him like an acrobat. That nigga was a tattletale, but I just can't go tattle back. I'm jiggy with my fucking racks. If she see me, she'll want my snack. I keep my gun, I never lack. I pull up in a fucking Mac.
All right, that's one song, man. That might not have been his best work. You know what I'm saying? That might not have been his best work. Let's see if he got anything better, man. That might not have been his best work, man. That might not have been his best work, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to, judge him off that shit. Let's see this one.
That shit. I'm so high, I can't vibe. Baby, if you look up in the sky, you can see the stars and the light. I'm so high, I can't vibe. Baby, if you look up in the sky, you can see the stars and the light. But you
All right, man, that's a little bit better, man. Shout out to Kino Sway, man. Young life, man. Young dude just out here being a young son, some kind of son. He's some kind of son. I don't know what kind of son he was, but he was some kind of son. If you look at his hair, I think he might be like half FBA, half something else.
Singh says he just saw Matuda Bar yesterday. The aspiring
Matuda
artist
Bar.
had just released a new song.
He was telling me he's coming out with new music. He bought a new car. He was excited. He just turned 21.
Matuda Bar posted this video on Facebook that he recorded in front of Singh's tobacco shop in December.
He was all happy and excited for every single thing, whatever he was doing for his life. And he was a great guy.
State police say Matuda Bar was walking westbound along the eastbound lanes on the turnpike around 2:30 this morning when troopers say a vehicle hit.
He was walking on the turnpike at 2:00 in the morning. They said he just bought a car. Maybe his car broke down. That probably what happened. The dude did say he just bought a car. He was walking on the turnpike. Jeez. At 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Jeez.
State police say Matuda Bar was walking westbound along the eastbound lanes on the turnpike around 2:30 this morning when
So he was walking against traffic.
troopers say a vehicle hit him and then left the scene. Police have not confirmed why Matuda Bar was walking on the turnpike and have not released any leads yet on the vehicle that hit him.
According to a friend, mutual friend actually, she was saying he was changing tire. He had a flat tire on turnpike, and he was changing the tire, and then he got hit by a car, but we don't know yet.
Matuda Bar graduated from Shaler Area High School in 2023. The district released a statement saying the community is deeply saddened by his sudden passing and is encouraging anyone who knew him to keep his loved ones in their thoughts and prayers. State police say they're in the early stages of this investigation and they're asking anyone with information to give them a call. Reporting in Millville, Allegheny County, Erica Stanish, KDKA TV News.
Driver's worst fear. A woman says she was driving on the high rise in New Orleans East when a bullet went through her car. The woman says she was left shaken up and bloody.
Yeah, unbelievable. Only on 6 tonight, WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor has the woman's message for the person behind the reckless act. Also warning, some of the images you're about to see are graphic.
I was driving in the far left lane, and at the time I didn't know what happened, but I just heard like a boof and my window went out. And when my window went out, I'm looking around like, what's going on?
This woman says she thought maybe her tire had gone out, but soon after, reality hit.
As I'm looking, I see the blood start leaking from my head. So as I'm trying to assess the situation, like my surroundings, to see if they will continue shooting or something like that, I see the bullet hole. I see I'm bleeding from my head.
The following picture might be disturbing for some. She says she snapped this photo while in shock and still driving to confirm her suspicions. Then she called the police.
I called 911. I was able to exit the interstate and get back on while I'm on the phone with 911 and make it to UMC Hospital.
Her vehicle's glass shattered from the impact, but that's not all. The mother of 5 was also hit.
When the bullet hit my window, it kind of shattered into pieces. 2 of the pieces hit me in my head, one over my eyebrow and one in the center of my head.
NOPD confirms the incident happened Monday just after 2 p.m. on I-10 eastbound at the top of the high rise.
Playing the situation in my head, I was like, this had to come from the opposite side because I was in the far left lane doing about 70, going up the high rise.
At this time, police are using surveillance video to track down who fired the shot.
Just something, but they got to be careful. Like I said, it could have been their own mom. It could have been their own sister, their own aunt. It could have been anyone.
For the mother, whose kids rely on her, she is afraid to drive over the bridge, but says she has to continue to work to feed her family. Her hope is this won't happen again to anyone else.
Whoever it was, I hope they'd be mindful, and learn gun safety.
Crime analysts say this is the second shooting on an interstate to happen this year in New Orleans. As for the driver who did not want her name mentioned, she tells us that she still has bullet fragments from the shooting in her head. If you do know anything at all that could lead to an arrest, you're being urged to contact Crime Stoppers at 822-1111. Reporting.
This only the second interstate shooting in New Orleans this year. Salute to New Orleans. New Orleans is doing the damn thing. Hit the like button. Smash the like button. Take the $5 challenge. It's a Friday. No one's going to take the $5 challenge on a Friday. No one. Okay. Support the channel, man. That's New Orleans. New Orleans is doing really well with crime, man. Only the second interstate shooting this year.
Thank you. Family and friends of a Wisconsin woman, they are desperate for answers after her mysterious death.
The 27-year-old was found on the Twin Span just hours after attending a concert in New Orleans. WDSU reporter Shay O'Connor live near the Twin Span with the family's biggest struggles. Shay?
Travis and Gina, family members tell me they are heartbroken and lost. They still haven't found a way to tell Edasia Caraway's 6-year-old son about her loss.
She loved traveling. This wasn't her first solo trip. So that was kind of her favorite thing to do. And then
I heard it. That's the first time I caught it, man. I caught it on the first chirp, man. I caught it on the first chirp. I'm so proud of myself, man. I caught it on the first chirp.
she loved traveling. This wasn't her first solo trip. So that was kind of her favorite thing to do, and being with her son and her family.
A life stolen and a family left with so many questions.
So far, all they know is that she was hit by 2 vehicles. They're trying to figure out how she ended up on the bridge coming from the concert.
Officials confirm Edasia Caraway's body was discovered Tuesday on the twin span. Her family says the 27.
It's crazy up there. This is the same place that lady got shot in the head. Why is the road like that? Why do they have it like that? Why do they do it like that? I don't know why is it just flat all the way across? Maybe for some structural reason. I don't know.
Her family says the 27-year-old came to New Orleans to celebrate her birthday at the NBA YoungBoy concert. How she ended up miles away on the bridge without a car remains a mystery. Dr. Christopher Tate notes her concert wristband was still at her hotel.
So we know she went to the concert, came back to her hotel room, and then she ends up dead in St. Tammany Parish, 2/3 the way across the bridge. Nobody's walking on that bridge. So it's a mystery right away. The actual cause of death, blunt force injury due to a motor vehicle versus pedestrian collision.
Dr. Tate confirms Caraway's death is classified as homicide. Investigators processed her Hilton Riverside hotel room for evidence and conducted a rape kit as part of the probe. Her family, desperate for answers.
They're taking it really hard because this is it's very shocking. If anybody's seen anything, heard anything, or know anything, just say something, please, because we just want justice for my sister.
Originally from the Chicago area, Caraway actually marks the second Chicago native to travel to New Orleans and actually die while celebrating her birthday. You might recall back in September, Jessica Williams also lost her life along Bourbon Street. Reporting live.
Yo, that's a crazy stat right there. That is a crazy, crazy, crazy nugget.
Originally from the Chicago area, Caraway actually marks the second Chicago native to travel to New Orleans and actually die while celebrating her birthday. You might recall back in September, Jessica Williams also lost her life along Bourbon Street. Reporting live from Lacombe, Shay O'Connor, WDSU News.
Robin Lawrence was home alone with her 2-year-old daughter in Springfield, Virginia, when she was murdered by an unknown assailant. Now, her daughter would have to fend for herself at the crime scene for 2 days until Robin's body was found. Nearly 30 years after the murder, the investigation led the cold case detectives to a surprising suspect who seemed very eager to talk to them. 48 Hours correspondent Anne-Marie Green spoke with CBS News Boston's Joe Weil about the latest episode of the show.
All right, we're now joined by 48 Hours correspondent Anne-Marie Green. And Anne-Marie, thanks so much for being with us. And let's discuss the cold case of Robin Lawrence, a woman from Virginia who was killed in her home by an unknown assailant back in 1994. What can you just tell us about Robin, the woman herself?
Oh, man. I mean, when I think of her, I think of just all the potential that was lost. She was a young mother, an artist. She got a fine arts degree from Carnegie Mellon University. And one of her kind of early accomplishments is she was chosen to sculpt the very first medal for the Martin Luther King Jr. Nonviolent Peace Prize. Now, the person who received that was Rosa Parks. And part of the reason that it's so fitting that Robin was the artist chosen to do the sculpture is because Robin's parents grew up in the Jim Crow South. They know, what it is like. And so to see their daughter participate in something like this was one of their proudest moments. You should know Robin's dad is still alive. He is 101 years old. We interviewed him. He never thought he would see the day where there would be justice for his daughter.
So this is such a strange case. Why do you think it took investigators so long to find the killer?
Yeah, it is. You know, they had DNA, but this is 1994. I mean, DNA technology is not what it is today. And so it literally took decades to get to the point where we can now use a genetic genealogy, right? Familial DNA. And that's really what made the biggest difference in this case. The problem with this is that even though they could figure out 1,500 different DNA relatives to the suspect, it was a mountain to get through. It was like looking for a needle in a stack of needles. The Fairfax County Police Department worked with a firm. That firm told them, listen, it's probably a 0% chance that we're going to be able to figure out in all of this and these 1,500 cousins who might be the killer. You should probably give up. The police department took all that information and gave it to a volunteer, a grandmother. She worked at home for 3 years during the pandemic, no pay. She followed up on all of those branches of that family tree until she...
Salute to that white woman, man. Give this white woman a round of applause. Solved this black lady murder for free.
You should probably give up. The police department took all that information and gave it to a volunteer, a grandmother. She worked at home for 3 years during the pandemic, no pay. She followed up on all of those branches of that family tree until she zeroed in on a killer.
Wow. And, nearly 30 years later, the investigation, the DNA part of it too, but the suspect, the surprising suspect, he became eager to talk about this. Why did a suspect come forward to talk about it after all this time later?
So, this is a question that we maybe will never know. I mean, all we know is what Stephen Smirk has told us, right? And it seemed like what he wanted to do was to take responsibility for this crime. By this time, he is a married man living in the suburbs. He has teenage kids, and he seemed to also want to maybe kind of relieve the burden from his family too, because he knew what they were about to go through. And so, yes, he confesses, but I got to tell you, he's got all kinds of, I don't know if we can call them excuses or maybe reasons as to why he did something this brutal. And you're really going to have to watch the hour to decide whether or not if you believe him.
Now, you spoke with a neighbor who found Robin's body. How emotional was that interview?
Yeah. So that she actually wasn't a neighbor. She was
that glider. Damn, man. Killed that sister, man, 20, 30 years ago, man. Y'all gliders, man, terrorizing our community, man. This is the face of crime, man. This is the face of crime, y'all. He went on to live the whole life. He probably framed a black dude for it, man. They probably arrested every black dude in the area, man. It's always them, yep. It's always the white man.
They were about to go through. And so, yes, he confesses, but I got to tell you, he's got all kinds of, I don't know if we can call them excuses or maybe reasons as to why he did something this brutal. And you're really going to have to watch the hour to decide whether or not if you believe him.
Now, you spoke with a neighbor who found Robin's body. How emotional was that interview?
Yeah. So that she actually wasn't a neighbor. She was Robin's really, really good friend. Robin's husband was out of town and he was frantic. He was trying to get a hold of her. And so he called her friend to go over there. It was incredibly emotional for her to retell that story, to relive that moment, going into that house and seeing Robin's daughter standing in the kitchen with a vacant look on her face, looking down the hall and glimpsing the crime scene and knowing that something very, very bad has happened in that house. It was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. And she scooped up Robin's daughter, brought her to the hospital, but then she had to make that excruciating phone call. She had to call Robin's parents. And she says she will never forget the sound of Robin's mother screaming in the background, hearing that her daughter was dead.
What are the emotions of the family members now that this case has come to a close and that there is a suspect and now we know who ultimately killed her?
Yeah, of course they are relieved. This is a really accomplished family. Like I keep saying, this is a very classy family. They're not the kind of family that's going to sort of scream and yell and cry. They're very composed. They were very relieved, but they wanted a trial. They wanted Smirk to have to sit in that courtroom and hear the details of his dastardly deed, if you will. And so they felt like that was taken away from them a little bit. But, you can never really get justice, really. But knowing that he's going to be incarcerated for probably the rest of his life has made all the difference.
You can watch the new episode coming up on Saturday at 10 p.m. our time on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Fucking gliders, man. Fucking gliders, man. Jesus Christ, man.
Can you talk about what TJ was like as a kid?
Oh, gosh. He was the first grandchild. He was the first baby in our family.
From the moment TJ Pizzatola was born in California, his mom knew he was a light.
We used to go to Walmart and he'd be in the cart and he would just say hi to everybody and people would just wave to him, and that was just TJ.
He loved baseball and Italian food and was incredibly close with his family. He moved to Arizona for college at ASU. And that's when he met the love of his life, Chrisanne.
TJ was the type of man that loved so deep that you could feel it.
After getting married in July of last year, they were building a life together. But on the morning of October 11th, his life was cut short.
I dropped them off that night, I think right before 10 o'clock.
He was out with two of his friends in Old Town Scottsdale just after 2 a.m. They were waiting for their Uber to pick them up. It was raining, so crowds were huddling underneath the roof of Patty's First Avenue Lounge near Scottsdale Road. Records say as TJ's group was walking to their pickup area, one of TJ's friends mistakenly bumped into a woman.
Just let them walk away. I don't know why.
She bumped into a woman? Oh, bumped into a woman. Uh-oh. I smell sun, man. I'm feeling some sun rays, man. Are you feeling some sun rays? I'm feeling some sun rays.
It was raining, so crowds were huddling underneath the roof of Patty's First Avenue Lounge near Scottsdale Road. Records say as TJ's group was walking to their pickup area, one of TJ's friends mistakenly bumped into a woman.
Just let them walk away. I don't know why they didn't just let them walk away.
Police say as TJ and his friends kept walking, that woman and 4 of her male friends followed them. Then
I don't know, man. This could also be on Burritos, man. This could also be on Burritos, man. A lot of on Burritos down there, man. Who y'all think did this, man? Who y'all think did this, man? I'm going to give y'all a chance to tell me. Who y'all think did this? 'Cause I have no idea, man. I ain't even going to lie, man. I have no clue. Hit the like button. We cracked 100? Oh, wow. We cracked 100. We cracked 100. That's a monumental occasion, man. We cracked 100 here. This is a monumental occasion. Damn, all y'all think the sun? Okay, some of y'all think that on Burrito. Watch it be a glider, man. Some frat boys.
24-year-old Drew Meneses attacked TJ from behind,
Drew Meneses. 24-year-old Drew Meneses
followed them. Then 24-year-old Drew Meneses attacked TJ from behind, blindsiding him and punching him in the head, rendering TJ unconscious. Around that time, Chrisann checked his location.
Checked his location and it started moving. And then I saw that it was at the emergency room.
She rushed there, calling Gina and other family members. Gina was in Tucson.
All we knew was TJ's in the hospital. He lost consciousness. He was intubated, and it doesn't look good.
TJ died from his injuries.
What has gotten you through the past 2 weeks?
For me, how am I holding up is I'm finding strength from TJ for Chrisann and this little baby.
Making this tragedy even harder to comprehend. Chrisann is 8 months pregnant with their first child.
I have to be strong for them, you know? I have.
Wow. That sucks. That fucking sucks. Salute to my man Eric S., Ock Nation Hall of Famer, coming through once again. Salute to Deluxe 247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. Salute to you guys, man. Appreciate you. Take the $5 pledge, the $10 pledge, the $20 pledge. Support the channel. We've been to like 8 cities already tonight. No one brings you this type of news. We've been to 8 cities already tonight. No one brings you this type of news, man. In the morning, at night. I'm going to drop the link in a little bit, man. I don't know if y'all want me to drop the link. I don't know, but but yeah, if you want to come up, man, just tell me. I dropped the link.
To be there for her.
On Wednesday, the Scottsdale Police Department arrested the 5 suspects. Krista Molina for assaults and disorderly conduct. Julius Husser, Tony Becker, and Mark Whitford for...
Oh, shit. So she got bumped, and she knew she was rolling with some... She knew she was rolling with some real fucking N-words. So she got them to all crash out and go to prison for the rest of their lives over some bullshit. That power, listen, the power of having some sons at your beck and call, having some sons, what's the word for it? Having some sons at your duty, or having some sons at your I don't know what the word is. I'm a little stumped right now. But having sons at your beck and call, at your disposal, God damn, at your service, at your command, having some sons at your command, it's intoxicating, man, for females, man. Think about it, man. Like, we don't know what that girl went through that night at that club or what she's going through in her life. Now she's at a club and she got some sun men with her and some white guy bumps her. And it's like, no, this is no, let's go. He bumped me. Because sons are going to crash out. Everybody knows, and look at her. Look at she looked like, she looked very, she looked like a mud shark. Son's going to crash out. I will say this, man. It's hard, man.
Police Department arrested the 5 suspects. Krista Molina for assaults and disorderly conduct. Julius Husser, Tony Becker, and Mark Whitford for aggravated assault after allegedly continuing to attack TJ's friends while he lay unconscious. And Meneses for
Oh man, that's a hombrito. This is the one who punched. This is the puncher. This is the puncher. He looked like a light-skinned black dude, but we're going to give him to the hombritos, man. We're going to give him to the hombritos. His last name is Meneses, man. Said she to them, she the closest thing to Kim Kardashian them niggas gonna get. So they definitely gonna crash out over her. They definitely gonna crash out over her. He said Dak Prescott. Yeah, Dak Prescott, man. Facts. Steph Curry looking ass nigga, man. Damn. Killed that dude, man. And she, if you listen to it, listen to her charges versus their charges. Listen to her charge versus their charge.
Police department arrested the 5 suspects. Krista Molina for assault and disorderly conduct. Julius Husser, Tony Becker, and Mark Whitford for aggravated assault after allegedly continuing to attack TJ's friends while he lay unconscious. And Meneses for second-degree murder.
I just kind of wish that he was back, and I don't know that arresting them or even giving them whatever sentence they decide to give them is really ever going to be enough.
As this family, overwhelmed by community support, now works to navigate these unimaginable circumstances, they're still guided by TJ's light.
I feel like he has been kicking more often, and that was one of TJ's favorite things to do is just kind of play with my tummy and get him to kick.
And as one life in their family was senselessly taken away, they prepare to welcome a new one who will also be named TJ.
He's going to know his dad.
He's got a heck of a village that is determined to let him know who his dad was.
In Phoenix, Bianca Bono, 12 News.
White people are so nice, man. White people are so nice. I mean, like, you can't even, white people are nice as shit, man. Y'all get a bad rap, man.
But he was back, and I don't know that arresting them or even giving them whatever sentence they decide to give them is really ever going to be enough.
As this family, overwhelmed by community support, now works to...
And I'm not saying that facetiously. I mean, I'm really, like, y'all white people are very nice, man. Salute to white people, man.
Top story at 10. After 6 long years of heartbreak for one local family, a break in the case.
Police arresting this man, Jeremiah Williams. He's accused of killing 18-year-old George Ramos. He was a promising young boxer from San Antonio. And right after his arrest today, the victim's mother telling KENS 5 that she has heard of the suspect's name before.
KENS 5's Alicia Nieves with how faith kept the family in the fight. Alicia?
Well, this feels like a long-awaited victory for the Ramos family. Cold case detectives used surveillance video to zero in on their suspect. Well, officers spotted Jeremiah Williams during a traffic stop today. They took him in for questioning and then charged him with murder.
Christmas in October at the Ramos household. Stockings hang on the mantle. Special themed trees in every corner, including this one with boxing gloves just for George.
I thank God and that he loaned us George for 18 years, almost 19.
This year, the gift under that tree isn't wrapped. It's justice.
We're just grateful and glad that the arrest has been made because I know that he's not going to hurt anyone else.
San Antonio police arrested 25-year-old Jeremiah Williams, accused of killing George Ramos in 2019. He was found shot to death inside an SUV off Culebra Road.
So I know that's the person, and it put things together. Georgie knew him from the school era, the kids. He would mention him quite a bit, and he would tell me about him. And when he killed George, it's like he killed us.
George's mother, Jessica, says he was at the top of his game.
There's times where my head goes crazy and I'm like, we need to get this guy. And my husband, opens the scripture and he starts reading and he's like, This is God's plan.
George wasn't just a boxer, he was a fighter in life. Up at 5 a.m. to train, working for the family business, and chasing his dream of joining the Army.
For an 18-year-old, he was making good money. And we paid him Tuesday. And apparently they were looking to kill him on Wednesday because they thought they were going to take his money.
Holy shit. The niggas robbed him for his check. He killed him. Jesus Christ. High school friend, man. School friend killed him for his check. Jeez. Hit that like button, man. Everybody's continue. As you come and hit the like button. OckNationNews.com. If you haven't created an account over there, man, you need to, man. Website is up. The website is up. It's cracking. The website is up. Everything is good. All the bugs are fixed. Salute to all you guys, though, man. Hit the like button, man. Support the channel. PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Take the $5 challenge. Just $5 to support the channel, what we're doing here. We get nothing from YouTube, okay? Nothing. They barely let us get some viewers tonight. I am happy that YouTube allows us to get some viewers tonight. I'm very happy that YouTube allowed us to get some viewers tonight. That is a step up from what they usually do. They allowed us to get some viewers tonight. This morning we had 50. Every one of them, every single live stream I do is demonetized because of, the nature of the program. Every single one. And if it gets monetized, it'll be monetized a week later. They'll monetize it a week later when it's not getting any views anymore. But yeah, while I'm live, every single live is demonetized. Okay? That's how YouTube does us, man. And listen, it's people in this genre, conservative, black, and all that shit, or conservative crime, or whatever, people that talk about the same thing. There are people in this genre that talk similar to what I do, and their shit be monetized. So it's definitely personal. It's definitely personal. Because there are other people that talk about the same issues I talk about, and they are fully monetized. Everything's monetized. But they continue to do this to us here at Ock Nation News, and everything. Crime. When you talk about, but yeah, let's get back to the show, man. Yeah, everything's demonetized over here. But I do thank them for the platform. That's why I created my own platform, OckNationNews.com. Please create an account over there. It's just going to ask you for your email, and you'll have an account. All it takes is put your email in there, and you'll have an account, your Gmail, and you'll have an account. So when I go over there, that's my website. That's my website. And we fixed the bugs the last 2 or 3 days. Thank you guys. We fixed a lot of the bugs and a lot of the things that weren't working properly. You know what I'm saying? So I fixed all that stuff over the last few days, and now it's fully functional. Great site, OckNationNews.com. You don't even need to write it down. It's just the channel.com. It's on the World Wide Web. The Discord is over there. You have the Discord over there. Shout out to Bud Green, man. I don't know if that's Buddy, but Bud Green. Salute to Bud Green. RIP DVK. Make sure you go to the Ock Nation. Definitely, man. Go to the yeah, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. Salute to Bud. RIP DVK. Listen, if I knew DVK's people, I would send this money to them. But RIP DVK, you can go to the Ock Nation merch store. You can go to the Ock Nation merch store. It's on. This is OckNationNews.com. Just go to merch store. Go to merch store. And you can get you. I made these shirts a while back, man. You can get you a let me show you. Y'all gonna like this. Those of you that may have not known, I think everybody knew about this though. I'm pretty sure everybody knew about this though. I'm pretty sure everybody knew about this. I'm pretty sure everybody knew about this. I'm pretty sure everybody knew about this. Let me that takes you to the merch store. So you go to the website and you just go to the merch store to take you to the merch store, and you can get your RIP DVK shirt. So you can rep DVK. When I'm in public and I wear this shirt, people always look at it. They always glance at it. They always stare at it because it's an RIP shirt. But yeah, you can get your RIP DVK shirt at the Ock Nation merch store. People will be wondering, is that a rapper? Like, is that some kind of rapper or something? Or is that like who the fuck is DVK? And I know nobody knows who DVK is but us. So when you wear that shirt, it's gonna be cool because nobody knows but us who DVK was. RIP to DVK, man. Shout out to DVK. Salute to Bud Green, man. Shout out to Con Latina. It says, you're too vulgar and rough to be monetized by YouTube, but we appreciate you here. Yeah, I know you guys appreciate me, man. I definitely know, man. I've been on YouTube since 2017, man. I definitely know that people appreciate me. I know I'm appreciated. I know that the channel's appreciated. It's always got to be an underground, man. There's always has to be an underground, man. You gotta think like there always has to be for every fucking I don't know who it's Drake or fucking Kendrick Lamar and shit. They gotta be like some little drill rapper somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm like the equivalent of a drill rapper for the fucking for the conservative news genre, news and politics genre. I'm like a drill rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm too, you can't have me at the Super Bowl. You can't have me do halftime at the Super Bowl.
Person, and it put things together. Georgie knew him from the school era, the kids. He would mention him quite a bit, and he would tell me about him. And when he killed George, it's like he killed us.
George's mother, Jessica, says he was at the top of his game.
There's times where my head goes crazy, and I'm like, we need to get this guy.
Moms was ready to ride. Moms was ready to ride. The streets had already said who did it. Moms was ready to ride. Moms was ready to ride on that nigga. Shout out to Moms, man.
When he killed George, it's like he killed us.
George's mother, Jessica, says he was at the top of his game.
There's times where my head goes crazy, and I'm like, we need to get this guy. And my husband, opens the scripture and he starts reading, and he's like, This is God's plan.
George wasn't just a boxer, he was a fighter in life. Up at 5 a.m. to train, working for the family business, and chasing his dream of joining the Army.
For an 18-year-old, he was making good money. And we paid him Tuesday. And apparently they were looking to kill him on Wednesday because they thought they were going to take his money. And when Georgie died, he didn't have his money with him. He had it in his pants pocket at home.
Jessica believes the man accused of killing her son used a gun because fists weren't enough.
The thing was that with George, he couldn't take him down unless he shot him.
Wow. Yeah, boxing. Most people can't beat somebody that even just boxes recreationally. I've seen it in real life. Most niggas can't do nothing with a dude that just know, like, say you just went to the gym, you know, once a month and learned some combinations and learned some footwork and learned some defenses, you know what I'm saying? That a regular dude on the street can't handle you, let alone if you're like a professional boxer and you're boxing, like you're training every day and you're running 5 miles every morning. Oh my God. Like a regular dude, most dudes are brawlers. They just brawl. If you just know how to bomb, it's man, yeah, man. I feel bad for that guy, man. What a promising young man, working every day, running miles every day, and some nigga that he even talked to his mom about, some nigga he was proud to know that he even talked to his mom about it, killed him for his fucking check. This shit is sad, man. Fucking monkey, man. Fucking monkey. I don't care, man. And then listen, them type of comments is what get me in trouble too. The fucking monkey killed that dude over he killed that dude with so much promise over his fucking check. And just been out here. Like all these years, like living with the whole hood knowing. The hood, if mama know, the hood know, press 1. If mama know, the hood know. His mother knew what we had heard, what had happened. And this nigga just out here. This nigga just out here living his life, probably bragging about bodies, probably invited to all the rap videos because he got a body. You know what I'm saying? Probably walk around with when a son man catch a body, he almost like you see the way a son man is when he gets some new shoes or a fresh outfit. When a son man catch a body, it's that times 1,000. I mean, you just glowing like you done killed somebody. You got a body. It don't matter how you got it either. Treachery, like niggas don't have honor, right? We don't have honor. We're not like the Asians or the Native Americans and shit. We don't have any honor, right? So it doesn't matter how you got the body or who the body was. As long as if you got a body, you can throw your shoulders back and put your head up high. You can be, you can claim status in the Sun community. We don't have no kind of fucking honor fucking ever. Okay? And not even a shred. Okay? We don't have a shred of honor. All right. Honor is just like something that like we don't. We don't like it's like I don't know how to explain it. That's because some people don't. Some people will honor, they're not going to understand. People will honor, aren't going to understand. But like, let me just say it the best way I can. Sons don't have a shred of honor, right? It's not even a word in our language, right? We don't, honor doesn't exist, right? So yeah, salute to my man, Amazing Disgrace, man. He went over to the OpNationNews.com site and he donated there. He took the $5 challenge at the OpNationNews.com site. Salute to him, man. He says, donate here, fuck YouTube's greedy ass. That's funny. He said, donate here, fuck YouTube's greedy ass. Salute to you and salute to everybody that's watching on OpNationNews.com. Shout out to you, man. Salute to you, bro. Shout out to you, Amazing Disgrace in the building. This nigga, man. This nigga, right? This nigga makes me mad, man.
Take him down unless he shot him.
Jeremiah Williams is in the Bexar County Jail charged with murder. Police say there are no other suspects. Jessica said the family is now shifting their fight, pushing for the maximum sentence in court. Live at Public Safety Headquarters, Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.
Jesus Christ.
A 20-year-old man has been arrested for murder following a shooting outside of a bar. Alexis Armenta is charged with capital murder. Police say surveillance of the license plate of the car he was in helped identify him. Fox 4's
Damn, Alexis Armenta. Look at how much, listen, you notice one thing though. And we're going to get to Chicago. Actually, you don't notice it yet. We're going to get to Chicago. We're going to get to the big cities. But we've been to a lot of cities so far tonight. A lot of cities, man. But we're going to get to the big cities. We're going to go to the big cities soon, man. See what's going on there. The cities that have been, Trump, cities that have been threatened by Trump, National Guard. We're going to see what's going on there, too.
Alex Boyer has more on what happened. Alex.
Hey guys, the suspect ended up turning himself into U.S. Marshals on Wednesday, and according to an arrest warrant affidavit that we got today, a fight initially broke out, and that is when the suspect pulled out a gun and opened fire, striking several people. We learned in that affidavit, too, that he was wearing a costume of sorts. Dallas police say it was this man, 20-year-old Alexis Armenta, who shot 5 people outside of a business on La Prada Drive, where a witness told police there was a party going on in the early morning hours of October 12th. 21-year-old Jacob Cuellar and 21-year-old Daniel Cojulom died from their injuries. I spoke to Cojulom.
Damn. Cuellar and Cojulom. Damn. At least this is on Brito violence.
Jacob Cuellar and 21-year-old Daniel Cojulom died from their injuries. I spoke to Cojulom's aunt by phone. She raised him since he was 2.
Daniel was a dreamer. He was a happy guy. He liked helping his friends and the people he worked with. He formed strong bonds with many people.
According to Dallas police, surveillance video captured Armenta arguing with Cuellar. The arrest affidavit states Cuellar hit Armenta, and that's when the suspect stepped back and pulled out a black semi-automatic firearm and began.
Oh, well, Cuellar hit him first, man. Cuellar, man, why'd you hit him, man? Cuellar hit him first, man. So he has that, man. He has the camera footage shows that Cuellar hit him first, man. Cuellar, where you at, Cuellar? Where's Cuellar? Which one was Cuellar? I think that's Cuellar.
1-year-old Jacob Cuellar and
Yeah, Cuellar, man. You hit him first, Cuellar.
people.
According to Dallas police, surveillance video captured Armenta arguing with Cuellar. The arrest affidavit states Cuellar hit Armenta, and that's when the suspect stepped back and pulled out a black semi-automatic firearm and began rapidly firing in the direction of Cuellar and multiple other individuals standing behind and around. The report added that Armenta was wearing a blue and red Spider-Man costume shirt and carrying a purse. He fled from the location while shooting his gun in the air. There did not appear to be anyone else shooting in the surveillance video. Cuellar died on scene. Gojulom died 9 days later.
How do I feel? Well, we don't know exactly what happened, but someone who has the desire to take away the life of someone has a very bad heart.
Despite the unusual outfit Armenta was wearing, it was actually his car that helped police identify him. A security guard witnessed the shooting and saw the suspect leaving in a black BMW. A flock camera captured both the vehicle and its license plate.
These cameras are very small.
I talked to a criminologist about the use of this technology by law enforcement.
So the camera has an ongoing recording mechanism, which means that investigators, after the fact or after a particular date, they can actually go back and almost review the recordings that have taken place. They give us a great deal of information that is really useful for law enforcement in order to be able to be proactive and engage in the identification of known bad guys.
So Armenta remains here in the Dallas County Jail. His bail has not yet been set. Meanwhile, I can tell you that Daniel Gojulom's family has set up a GoFundMe to pay for his funeral. That funeral, they tell me, will be held on Monday at 6 p.m. at the Pilar Funeral Home in Garland. Back to you.
All right, Alex Boyer live tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Jalissa. And now we want to warn you, this next story, hard to hear. A man's body found hanging underneath the East Loop.
Uh-oh. I hope this ain't no black guy, man. I really hope this ain't no black guy for the sake of the country, man. Salute to Barry B, man. Barry B is in the building. Shout out to Barry B. Barry B is in the building. Uh-oh. See, the pro-blacks that's watching this channel, they lucky that they would have never knew about this, man. I'm helping you pro-blacks out, man. Go find out if this was a nigga so you can get mad and shit and say he got lynched.
Thank you, Jalissa. And now we want to warn you, this next story, hard to hear. A man's body found hanging underneath the East Loop. It happened late last night. Our Ogochi Iloka joining us near the scene along Kirkpatrick Boulevard. And Ogochi, details from the story even more grim.
Sadly, that's correct. We're told that the man's body was actually on fire when it was found last night.
Holy shit. Hanging and on fire? This better not be a black dude. Please don't let this be a black guy. I mean, RIP to whoever it is, man. May you rest in peace, man. But let me put it like this. If this is a black guy, we are in trouble, all of us. It is like, yo, it's fucking... Trump's America. Because here's the thing. Those niggas have not relented on that first one in Mississippi, Delta State College. Those, even with all the evidence, the black police chief, the black coroner, with all the evidence that they have that said, yo, that dude killed himself, with the fact that even the dude who said that he got lynched turned out to not even know him and he was just chasing TikTok clout. The dude that started the rumor about the lynching, he was just somebody who was looking for some TikTok clout. Even with all of that, those niggas still speak as if that shit is 1000% fact that dude in Mississippi got lynched by some white people. So this is going to be the second one.
And then we're told that the man's body was actually on fire when it was found last night in this spot where officials say they only later realized it was a man's body that was on fire and dangling from a rope on the underside of this 610 freeway. This is video of officers just after 10 p.m. last night looking around after HFD responded to a fire here near the 5000 block of Kirkpatrick and 610. It was Union Pacific employees who first found the scene and called Houston firefighters, first reporting that this was a brush fire. However, that was not the case. Officials say when firefighters put out the flames, they discovered it was a man's body partially set ablaze and hanging from a rope. HPD says those firefighters got the fire out, but the man did not survive. A lieutenant investigating the tragedy says a homeless encampment is here too, but they aren't sure where the man was initially set on fire. She tells us she doesn't think his death was a suicide.
If he's not just hanging, it's like there's also the fire. So then it's like, well, what actually killed him? We don't know that. I mean, of course, that'll be something that, detectives and after the autopsy report comes out.
And the lieutenant you just heard from there says, unfortunately, there were no witnesses around when they first responded to the scene. If you know anything about this investigation or have information, you're asked to please call Houston Police or Crime Stoppers. Reporting in Northeast Houston, Ugochi Iloka, KHOU 11 News.
Hey.
Federal agents are focusing on Northside neighborhoods today near several schools. Some of them going into soft lockdown, canceling recess and outdoor events.
And WGN's Angelica Sanchez live in Bucktown now, where parents in the community came to Drummond Montessori to escort children home. A lot of fear and consternation again today, Angelica.
That's correct. And we are still collecting information on several detainments that happened throughout Chicago's north side as word quickly spread online of the presence of federal agents, something that greatly concerned parents and school leaders. As you mentioned, some schools even entering a soft lockdown.
I've heard from everyone in different neighborhoods. They're everywhere.
How do you sleep at night? Friday brought more reports of federal agent activity. This time it appears agents focused their work on Chicago's north side.
It's terrifying. It's not the world I ever expected to raise my daughter in.
Shut the fuck up, whore. You didn't say that about all the crime from 2020. You didn't say that about all the crime from, not even 2020, the crime from fucking Trayvon Martin until like fucking now. This fucking decade of BLM crime, bitch. Fuck you, whore. You fucking bitch. This is not exactly the word I would. Shut up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Hate these bitches, man. These fucking bitches is annoying, man. This is not the word I. Shut the fuck up. This is the safest you've been in fucking 12 years, you fucking bitch. Press 1. This is literally the safest this whore has been in the last 12 years. You got National Guard on the ground. You got ICE. You ain't getting mugged. You ain't getting fucking carjacked with all them fucking in your neighborhood, you fucking whore.
Their work on Chicago's north side.
It's terrifying. It's not the world I ever expected to raise my daughter in. The fact that she kind of sees what's
Get your teeth fixed, bitch. Get your teeth fixed, bitch. You worse than no, you ain't worse than the other lady. Who remember that other lady, the black lady with the tooth the other day, man? I don't know, man. This tooth, I don't know, man. Because at least the black lady tooth was on the bottom and it was right there. And you could see it. You could see that motherfucker. You could know what you're getting into, right? You could be like, hey, man, fuck it, I'm drunk. Or you could be like, shit, man. Fuck, man. You know what you're getting into because that little tooth was right. She had the Joy Reid tooth. That joint was just sticking out from the bottom. This bitch, that tooth hide, man. You might think it's the coast is clear, man. Go in there and shit and fucking get sliced up, man. Look at that motherfucking tooth, man. That motherfucking tooth right there, man. Look at that tooth, man. I don't think y'all know this that hidden tooth right there. That's a dangerous one, man. Because you don't know. You going in blind.
What's going on a little?
Hold on. Let me see, man.
What's going on a little?
Shit, bitch. Yeah, you going in blind over here. See, that's a more dangerous tooth because let me see if I can find it. you going in blind, man. You might not notice it. You know what I'm saying? You might not notice it, man. You think the coast is clear. You think it's all gravy. Next thing you know, it's like swing. Damn, baby. Yeah, you need to get that fixed, man. Complain about ICE, man. Complain about having fucking armed patrolmen on your block in the most dangerous city in the world. You fucking whore, you. You fucking demonic whore, bitch, you. I don't give a fuck. It's already demonetized. Fuck it. You fucking whore, bitch, you.
Federal agents are focusing on North Side neighborhoods today near
of federal agent activity. This time it appears agents focus their work on Chicago's North Side.
It's terrifying. It's not the world I ever expected to raise my daughter in. The fact that she kind of sees what's going on a little bit at 4 years old, it's not right.
Outside Drummond Montessori in Bucktown, parents and community members tell us they came out to support families.
This look like an all-white school. Hold on, let me see something. I'm about to pull your fucking card, bitch. Drummond Montessori. My daughter go to a Montessori school. My daughter, so I already know. This is mostly white kids. This is mostly white kids. These liberals acting like they love people of color, but their kids go to school with mostly white. Their kids go to a mostly white school. Because my wife wanted my daughter to go to Montessori school. Because the way they teach and shit like that it's good for kids that are hyperactive and shit, right? Or kids that, and my daughter, she wild. My daughter wild, man. It's good for her. You know what I'm saying? Because you study what you want to study, and you learn. You got to learn everything, but you can study what you want to study, and when you want to study it. So it's like it's not a lot of restrictions there, but they teach you good. Somehow they learn shit, and yeah. This is a white school, yeah. It ain't a whole lot of black kids and brown kids at this fucking Drummond Montessori. I'm looking at it now. It's mostly white kids, man. It's mostly white kids, man. Try to act like you love all these people of color. You don't love people of color. 7% black. The school is 7% black. Yeah, I knew it. You ain't sending your kids to school with no niggas, bitch. Shout out to Jimmy Fields. He said we should deport all our captured MS-13 gang members to Chicago, to her neighborhood. Yes, deport them all to her neighborhood. It's fucking bitch, ungrateful bitch. You ungrateful fucking bitch.
Sees what's going on a little bit at 4 years old. It's not right.
Outside Drummond Montessori in Bucktown, parents and community members tell us they came out to support families during dismissal, following reports of federal agents in the neighborhood. The mother of a student tells us she witnessed a federal vehicle speed by the school.
Today, we are doing a different version of pickup so parents who don't feel safe don't have to get out of their cars.
WGN has learned Drummond Montessori and several other CPS schools have sent letters to parents with safety updates and dismissal protocols. Pritzker Elementary confirms they were under a soft lockdown. Video has been sent to the WGN newsroom showing federal agents deploy tear gas in Chicago's Lakeview neighborhood. According to the Chicago Sun-Times, agents detained 2 construction workers. On social media, Chicago's iconic Laugh Factory reports their night manager was detained by masked federal agents outside the club.
Back up right now. Back up.
WGN is working to confirm details of his detainment. Meantime, outside Erie Community Center in Westtown, people are speaking out following federal agent activity outside their space. Video captures federal agents breaking a man's car window to detain him.
To see a resident of Chicago.
Yeah, you know what? I would listen. If you are here illegally and our fucking federal agents try to detain you and you resist, man, listen. I don't know how much you can punish them because you're deporting them, but if there's a way to punish you before we deport you, I would punish anybody who resisted. The ones who went freely, the ones who put their hands behind their back, because this is what's causing the spectacle. The motherfuckers resisting. No, motherfucker, you know you gotta go. You know you gotta go, and you know you're not getting away. You not getting away. So you just resisting for show. You just resisting for show to make a scene.
Activity outside their space. Video captures federal agents breaking a man's car window to detain him.
To see a resident of Chicago, their window smashed in, dragged from their vehicle.
God, this fucking guy, man. Look at this guy, man. Jesus Christ. He's more higher on the menu than even a woman. Some thugs would like bypass a woman to carjack him or rob him first. That's how fucking beta he is. Get that bitch right there, man. Go snatch her purse. Oh nah, look at him. Fuck that bitch. Let's get this motherfucker. I ain't trying to get sweaty. I ain't trying to wrestle with this bitch over her purse. Let's go jack this motherfucker. Oh. Fucking piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit, you. Salute to everybody out there, man. OckNationNews.com. The website is up. We are up and running, man. Salute to everybody that did get a membership. I know Doug Chunks, Christy, a couple people got the membership over there too. And I definitely gonna make sure that I'm working on making sure that all the things that happened in the past get corrected, because it was I got to get you guys your membership placard over there so that it you know what I'm saying, it'd be, you know, when next to your name when you comment in the chat. I'm working on that right now. But salute to all you people, man, that did that, man. Osa, you got a membership over there too. Salute to all you people, because we're gonna be going live over there, man, too, man. This YouTube shit right here is great. Salute to YouTube, but man, that's the place to report to. OpNationNews.com. That's where you're gonna find out all the news pertaining to the channel. And we have a Discord, so you can speak to each other in the Discord. Just go to the website and go to community, and there's the open Discord for all of you Oc Nationites. That's how you contact each other. That's what, you know what I mean? It's how you find out what's going on with each other. Look at this fucking guy, man. Jesus Christ, man. I hate him, man. I hate this guy. I don't even know him and I hate him. Fuck this guy. Let's see what he got to say.
Their window smashed in, dragged from their vehicle. It's a terror.
It's the same thing niggas been doing for the last 50 years. Smashing people windows in and dragging them from their vehicles. It's the same thing niggas been doing.
And a violence that is just unspeakable. Now, it's unclear what led to the deployment of tear gas in Lakeview today. Meantime,
the fact that he was resisting, bitch. You saw him resisting.
Chicago Public Schools says that schools do remain a safe environment for students. This evening, several Northside organizations are condemning what they say is an escalated immigration enforcement that was witnessed on the North Side. By their count, at least 9 people were detained today. Live in Bucktown, Angelica Sanchez, WGN News.
Hit the like button, man. Support the channel. Take the $5 channel. Salute to everybody out there, man. Fuck you, motherfuckers, man. These fucking white liberals, man. Fuck y'all. Fuck you, you white liberals. God damn it, man. Y'all are the worst, man. Y'all the worst people on the fucking planet, man.
The shooting happened while this West Loop area was bustling with people. That's when Princeton Miller was out celebrating another year of life for his little brother when his own life was taken, when a sudden altercation ended in gunfire.
Uh-oh.
My buddies always joke and say,
a sudden altercation. Some man got a nose on him, don't he? He got a I don't know what tribe that nose is from, but whatever tribe that nose is from, as soon as he sees somebody from his tribe, they know they from the same tribe. That nose is, I don't know what tribe that nose is from. I don't know everything about African tribes either. I know a teensy bit about a few of them. Teensy bit about a few of them, but that nose, that's a distinct tribe right there, man. Salute to you, son, man.
always joke and say, you're not ready for the world, baby bro, but never was I ready for a world without him.
Soon after this picture was taken, unexpected loss followed.
Damn, they had just taken this picture? That's crazy. They just took that picture. He said, keep him away from cocaine. Jesus Christ. You crazy, man. Jesus Christ. Damn, bro. Stupid, man. See.
Unexpected loss followed.
A night that was filled with joy just turned into tragedy.
Robert Hunter's birthday celebration ended in bloodshed after his older brother, Princeton Miller, was gunned down right in front of their cousin as Hunter waited for them at a nearby bar. It happened in the early morning hours of September 21st near Halstead and Lake in the West Loop. Miller's family says he was standing outside waiting for an Uber ride when he got into an argument with two men he did not know who were in a car. One of them then pulled out a gun.
Yeah, that's how it be, man. Some niggas could ride by looking at you funny, and if you don't look away, they'll shoot you. Press 1. Some niggas ride by like this, looking out the window like mean mugging you and shit. And if you look back at them, they may shoot you or they may spin the block. They may go to the corner and come back around and shoot you. In this case, it seemed like he just shot him right there. Some men are evil, man. Let me tell you something. Some men are evil. And it's the culture, too, because I be feeling like doing that shit sometimes, too. I be feeling like shooting a motherfucker that be looking at me hard and shit. But it's some men are awful, okay? I'm one, man. I'm one. I'm not trying to, like, take myself out of it. Some men are awful, okay?
An argument with two men he did not know who were in a car. One of them then pulled out a gun.
Had it been the person that he had the altercation with, it may have been different. But the driver was not in danger of Princeton. He's the one that pulled the trigger. He endangered his passenger as well as shooting Princeton.
You didn't have to shoot to kill him. You didn't have to do that. He was not an imminent threat to you or anybody. And you had no regard for life at that point.
Police say the two drove off while the 38-year-old was shot in his chest and later died at the hospital, leaving behind his 3-year-old daughter and 2 stepdaughters, wife, younger siblings, and parents, just as his passions for modeling and DJing were flourishing. His family home now left hollow.
But then at nighttime, she cries for her daddy. I want my daddy. Why my daddy's not here? Why is he with God?
I reached out to Chicago police to get an update on this case. A spokesperson confirming to me that 2 men were taken in for questioning, but were later released without charges as this investigation continues.
Damn. Well, we'll see, man. Why the white liberals ain't mad about that? Why the white liberals don't got nothing to say about that? White liberals? What about that? Huh?
The man accused in a deadly stabbing at an Oswego Chick-fil-A will remain in custody. The man accused in a deadly stabbing at an Oswego Chick-fil-A will remain in custody after appearing in court today. Police say Darrell Lee Jr. of Kankakee broke into the restaurant early Wednesday morning and attacked a delivery driver with a hammer and knife, killing Tracy Land of Bridgeview. A maintenance worker was also stabbed but survived. He was able to subdue the suspect until police arrived. The Kendall County State's Attorney says Lee will be back in court next Thursday.
Oh. Let's see this good story. Let's get a good story, man. Let's cleanse our palate, man.
Room was busy.
It was lunchtime at Schaumburg High School, and Becky McNamee was about to leave on a break, but she happened to stay around for a few extra minutes, just long enough for one of her students to get her attention that he was choking.
And I immediately turned him around and just started doing the chest thrust, and I was doing it hard. I'm 5 foot tall, and he was much taller than I was.
She says she immediately acted on instinct.
Finally, take your first hand and cover your fist with that hand. Then pull inward and upward to give an abdominal thrust.
It was similar to this Red Cross educational video demonstrating what's commonly known as the Heimlich maneuver. More than 5,000 people a year die from choking. It took what seemed like several exhausting minutes, but McNamee finally managed to dislodge the food stuck in his throat. She says it was an incredibly emotional moment afterward when they both realized what could have happened if she failed. School District 211 honored McNamee with a Life Safety Award. She took this picture with the student who credits her with saving his life.
We're really grateful that she had those skills in the moment to respond because there was so little time to respond.
McNamee says she first performed the procedure more than 30 years ago on her then infant daughter who was choking. Then again on another Schaumburg student who was choking in the lunchroom about 15 years ago.
Wow.
Each time she says it was incredibly emotional. And
Now this is a white lady that I'll keep around. You can keep this white lady around. Press 1. She's an old boomer fucking liberal white woman that you can hang around, white bitch. Just shut the fuck up. Keep your mouth shut. Keep your eyes peeled. You can stick around.
Frightening. But she says she believes most everyone would have responded the same way in a similar emergency.
You do nothing and you could lose someone. You have to do something. I think that has to do with any type of life-saving situation.
McNamee says while she may be a little uncomfortable with all the attention, she says that the most important thing that can come out of this is that more people learn what to do if someone's choking. In Schaumburg, John Garcia, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Everybody hit the like button. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat. Yeah, man. Salute to that white woman, man. Salute to her, man. Let's go to New York, man. Let's see what's going on in New York. Now, Yiddy, man.
A story that will make you quiver. Another story. A 30-year-old woman from Jamaica, Queens, now charged with abandoning her baby 2 days ago at Penn Station. The arrest came after New York cops released video of the woman they say is the mother carrying her child at Penn Station. Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson now talking exclusively with the woman's landlord. She's live from the courthouse in Lower Manhattan for us. Kim?
Well, Bill, that homeowner who now lives in New Jersey tells me she saw Asa Diawara about 2 weeks ago and she didn't look pregnant and didn't mention a baby. Even last night, hours before the young mother was arrested, she told her landlord everything was fine until it wasn't.
New video shows police closing in on Asa Diawara, ringing her doorbell just a few hours before she was arrested. Police say this is the 30-year-old carrying her newborn wrapped in a blanket right before leaving the baby girl alone inside a subway station in Midtown. About a year ago, Diawara moved into this home on 132nd Avenue in the Jamaica section of Queens. Tonight, I spoke exclusively with the owner who says she saw her tenant about 2 weeks ago and there was no mention of a baby, spoke to her just yesterday.
She said there was nothing going on, so.
That's what she said when you called her.
Yeah. And I told her, I hope everything, before I thought it was immigration, she don't have a green card, so I thought maybe it's that.
This all started Monday during the morning rush. Police got an anonymous tip.
The baby's conscious and alert, northbound 1 plat. They want to rush the bus. The baby is conscious and alert at this time.
An ambulance rushed the baby to Bellevue Hospital. Police say after the suspect abandoned her child at the bottom of a stairwell inside the 34th Street and 7th Avenue subway station, she got into a car service and headed home. But today, transit officials also pointed out there are cameras in stations and on trains. Neighbors say they had no idea the suspect was pregnant.
She's a Muslim lady. She's always covering up. Very quiet lady. I'll be shocked if
she's actually the person. Charlotte tells me her husband was at the home 3 days ago and there was no indication a baby was born inside. She wishes Diawara had reached out for help and now she wants to step in.
I'm African. We always want more. I have just 2 children, so I don't mind taking the kid.
She wants to take the kid and many others. Neighbors say they would have also stepped in. Police say the suspect admitted to leaving her baby alone in the subway. We're told the baby is okay. The suspect is expected to face a judge here tonight. For now, we're live in Lower Manhattan. Kimberly Richardson, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Interesting, man.
A 15-year-old boy fighting for his life after a brutal attack in Queens. The teen was viciously beaten and stabbed by a group of 13 people near the intersection of 160th Street and Hillside Avenue in Jamaica. The attackers stole his sneakers. Eyewitness News reporter Jamie Roth is in Jamaica this afternoon as police search for those responsible. Jamie?
Sandra, police say the attackers stabbed the 15-year-old boy several times. Then they stole the shoes right off his feet and ran.
Jesus
Police
Christ.
are hoping this video of young
Oh,
men.
these hombredos. These little hombredos, man. These are little hombredos.
This video of young men heading down Hillside Avenue leads them to the group. The NYPD investigating what happened out of the frame when they say the group beat up and stabbed a 15-year-old boy, all for his sneakers, a pair worth $340.
That's really concerning. I feel like people have become desensitized to empathy.
The attack happened Wednesday afternoon. Cliff Hayward didn't see it, but he saw the aftermath.
In the beginning, it was just 2 police officers running towards Hillside Avenue. After that, it was the cars. Then it got chaotic.
Police say it happened here at 160th Street and Hillside Avenue. Workers along the avenue say detectives have been coming into their shops.
They're gonna check my camera.
The NYPD also asking for surveillance at Eddie Sukenden's store. In fact, he installed the camera specifically because he worries about crowds of teenagers who he says spill onto Hillside Avenue when school lets out.
They fight. It is very, very bad.
They fight. It is very, very bad.
And I spoke to the NYPD just about 20 minutes ago to get the latest on the boy's condition. He remains hospitalized in critical condition. Reporting live from Jamaica, Jamie Roth, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Thank you.
Wow.
The latest on a horrific domestic stabbing in the Bronx. I'm Nadia Galindo. Tonight, police say a 12-year-old girl is fighting to stay alive after neighbors say her stepfather stabbed her multiple times. News 12's Mike Lamort is live in Crotona Park East. Mike, a horrific story. What are you learning?
Nadia, it was a scene straight out of a horror movie. 28-year-old Joshua Burnside now facing multiple charges after police say he turned a knife on his 12-year-old stepdaughter, unfortunately caught up in the middle of a domestic violence situation Wednesday evening.
Can you get my daughter?
A mother's frantic cry for help while her ex-husband lies face down in handcuffs.
He stabbed me multiple times.
Just moments earlier, the 31-year-old mother of 3 can be seen stumbling down a hallway, banging on doors, desperate for neighbors to call police.
She was like, I need a knife, I need a knife.
We're told that mother is recovering from stab wounds to her face and body, but her cries for help were for her kids. Burnside turned the knife on who neighbors say is his 12-year-old stepdaughter. The video, taken by a neighbor, too graphic to fully show. It captures the girl as she fights for her life, hooked up to an oxygen tank with multiple stab wounds to her head and face.
She was screaming, "My babies." I seen the little girl's face. That's when I really knew it was really a big deal.
Neighbors say the domestic dispute started with shouting coming from the 6th floor of the East 173rd Street apartment, and the preteen got caught in the middle of it all.
When I heard it, I thought it was the kids playing again. So I was in my mind like, Jesus, when do they go to bed, you know? Until I heard the boom, boom, boom on my door and I heard all the commotion. That's when I knew it wasn't kids.
Yeah, there were also 2 other children in that apartment at the time, a 2-year-old girl and a 5-year-old boy. Fortunately, both of them were not injured. Now, this comes just days after Mayor Eric Adams and Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch announced the launch of a domestic violence investigative unit. 450 officers will be spread out across the city to tackle situations like this one here. For now, we're live in Crotona Park East. Mike Lamort, News 12, the Bronx.
Man. Tisk. Let's see what else is going on, man. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's go to Twitter, man. Let's go to Twitter, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. Let's go to Twitter, man. Twitter in the building. Oh yeah, I should have. We go back over there later on. Was that the double mastectomy? Oh, that's Hollywood. Okay. Drake attends Dodger game. God. We are. Wow. Let me go to my bookmarks. It's too much NBA shit going on tonight. Too much basketball, man. Jeez. Oh, there we go.
You got people out here locking people up for no reason. I'm born here. You said you're born here? Yeah, I'm born here. Kings County Hospital, Brooklyn. I'm born here. I'm stuck. Get on my fucker. Yeah, I broke that. Loud ass nigga. Suck my. Hey, Edwin. Yo, suck my. Yeah, man. You got people out here locking people up for no reason.
Sons can never be the victim. Even when they're the victim, they do something to make you not like them. Press 1. Even when they're the victim, they do something to make you not like them.
I'm born here. You said you're born here? Yeah, I'm born here. Kings County Hospital, Brooklyn. I'm born here. I'm stuck. Get on my fucker. Yeah, I broke that. Loud ass nigga. Suck my. Suck my. Hey, Edwin. Yo, suck my. Yeah, man.
Oh, this is crazy. This right here is crazy. Look at where the black people live at, man. Look at this, man. Look at the parts that are 85% white. The white people live in the northern part of the country. The majority of the blacks live in the south, east. Even though you got like, Houston and Dallas and shit like that here, man. But the majority of blacks, the majority of black strongholds, areas where blacks are 20% or more of the population, is right here. These are the areas where blacks are 20%. Baltimore, DC, Richmond. New York City. And let's just look at the homicides. Now, this is the homicide map. Jesus Christ, man. Yikes. And we knew that, man. It's just interesting, man, to see that shit in like that form. Like that's just crazy. Sweet.
You don't deserve to be here. You do not deserve to be here, bro. You're white men. You're white men talking about women's issues. Why does our skin color matter? Your skin color allows you certain things that it does not allow me. You're not gonna invalidate me as a black man. I am literally emasculated every fucking day. Do not invalidate me, bro. Stop. You cannot come to a park like this. It's for
You're
misfits.
invalidating me by saying that.
Oh, so you're the victim, right? So
you're the victim? Kicking me out of the park.
Yeah, you don't deserve to be here. You do not deserve to be here, bro. You do not deserve to be here with these opinions, sir. You see how they talk to me first? You see how they talk to me first?
You're yelling. If you wasn't yelling and you was talking normal and calm, they wouldn't come at you first. They would come and say, what's the problem?
You don't deserve to be here. You do not deserve to be here, bro. You're white men. You're white men talking about women's issues. Why does our
You don't deserve to be here. You're white men. Jeez. Jesus. Man.
Let me in. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Yeah, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Please.
I don't find twerking attractive, man. Twerking it doesn't do anything for me. I like a fat ass, don't get me wrong. But twerking just doesn't. It doesn't do anything for me, man. I don't know, man. That shit's just weird, man. Yo, this shit is just weird, man. This is like her neighbor's house. She don't know this guy.
Let Let me in. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop. Yeah, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Please. Let me in. Stop playing with me.
What a strange culture, man. China questions the West over falsification of world history and ancient Egypt history. Who removed Black history from North African history? The Arabs. The Arabs, man.
It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Shout out to China. Shout out to China for having the balls to call North Africa up. The fake so-called Africans in North Africa, the ones that faked our history and put themselves in that history and removed everything Bantu in North Africa. Thank you, China. Thank you. I'm not going to go ahead and read this, but what's happening is that Egypt has questioned North American scholars about the artifacts that they have in Egypt. Because, Arabs and Europeans, both those two racist groups of people, when it came to us, Bantu Africans, they did everything they can to remove us from Egypt. Why? Because Egypt became such an advanced society that it was even more advanced than the Greek. It was more advanced than all of them. Just like they did with the Afrikaner's dog. They minimized everything that could be African to a point where they completely removed us in African. All they know how to do, those racist Arabs, is get on here when we are discussing our African Bantu history in ancient Egypt, is to make stupid laughing faces. But the only fool here is them. And I'm telling you, with China on it, baby, we are going to stay on it as Africans either. Why would a country that is Islam do stuff like this? That's 100% African. Yeah. For a very long time, these motherfuckers have been lying. They have done everything and anything to mess up our history. Listen. People live, these Arabs live in North Africa now. Nobody's saying that we're going to kick them out. But what we are going to say is that they will never be comfortable in the lie that they've created. We are going to make sure that we are rewriting our history and let them know that not only do they not belong in North Africa, because they don't. They don't belong in North Africa because they don't give a damn about the rest of us. When have you ever seen a North African Arab care about Bantu history? Do you think that in North Africa they talk about Zulu history? Do you think in Egypt today they care to talk about Namibia and Tanzania and the Kwe? Do you know why they don't care? Because it's not their people. And I want you to know that they don't hide it. They let us know that they're not African. They're only conveniently African when we are watching soccer. And an African team is playing, Africa. Any other time, they're not African. Okay? It's time for Bantu Nation to claim their history from whitewashed history and from the Arabized history. These people have destroyed us, and there is no sign of them trying to come and do what they did. But China's on it. I just have to read this one right here. But Huang said, they looked obviously fake at first glance. Yes, because we've been telling you guys that they have been recreating statues and every kind of thing and putting the eyeliners out here so that it can be specifically and particularly Arab. Like we are stupid. Like we don't know what's up, right? Any ordinary person with common sense can tell that these sandals are brand new. That's an artifact that they claim that they uncovered, under some dirt and rubble. And they said, oh, look at these Arab ancient shoes. And this Chinese people are like,
That was a tough listen, man. That was tough to listen to, man. Jesus Christ, that was tough to listen to.
It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
That was tough to listen to, man. That was tough to listen to, Jack. Damn, who the fuck is this?
Stealing and you snitch, you deserve to die. And if you work in a grocery store, you are still going to get paid that hourly wage, whether somebody takes that food or not. Mind your fucking business. If you work at a grocery store and
Hey.
you know that the food stamps is not working in November and you see people stealing and you snitch, you deserve to die.
Damn. Damn, she's so beautiful, but she's so ugly on the inside. She's so beautiful, but she's so ugly on the inside. Press 1. Support the channel via PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. Take the $5 channel. Support the channel. She's so ugly. She wants to. This is how ugly this woman is. This is a guy. This is a man. But they're threatening. They're threatening people who you know what I'm saying, MAGA. This now they gotta get a job, man.
And if you work in a grocery store, you are still going to get paid that hourly wage, whether somebody takes that food or not. Mind your fucking business. If you work at a grocery store and you know that the food stamps is not working in November and you see people stealing and you snitch, you deserve to die. Good day, bye. And if you work in a grocery store, you are still going to get paid that hourly wage, whether somebody takes that food or not. Mind your fucking business. If you work at a grocery store and you know that...
Holy shit.
I'm trying to get home. It's my shit. Let her go. For what? Let her fucking go. Go ahead, motherfucker. Let's go. I swear to God, I don't want her. This is my home. It's not your shit. Yes, it is. No, it's yes, it is. Let her go. 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 Oh, fuck. Let her go. Let her go! I don't want to hurt you! I don't want to hurt you! Let her go! Sir, let her go! Let her go! No, it's wrong bag, sir! Sir, it's not! Go ahead, look at it. Look in the bag. Look in the bag, sir. Sir, look in my bag. No, sir, it's not my bag.
A film bag. Ano kayo sampot naman?
He is on me. In my house. I'm in my house. No, it's not.
Hey! It's the man there.
Him?
Yes.
He's saying?
Yeah. He's crazy. I'm not also. I'm not now.
That's not, no.
Hey, look come back on the train.
No, sir, it's not. If you feel lying, though, if you feel lying, I'll let you go if you feel lying. Anybody feel lying, this is not my bag. Come and look at it. Hey, I'll let that go. No. Let the bag go. You're a respectful military man. Let the bag go. Right there. No, because now I got to fucking close. I don't know what to do about that. I ain't do it. I'll wait for this to come.
So, black people, of course, cited this as another instance of racism. They just blamed the black guy. They blamed the black guy for stealing this white woman's bag when he didn't really do nothing. And it was a big firestorm. Oh my God, they violently arrested this innocent black man. I mean, not violently arrested, but the mob was assuming that the black man was trying to rob the woman, the little old lady. We voluntarily assumed that. It wasn't like given to us, but we Yeah, they assume that this black guy was the thief, right? So everybody's mad because black people are being accused of being thieves when it was his bag. It was really the black guy's bag. Come to find out, as always, it wasn't the fucking black guy's bag. He said, without context, does it look like the black man is stealing? Yes. Earlier on the train, he stole the bag from her earlier on the train. So all the BLM and all those motherfuckers, I wonder if they ever get tired of being wrong. I wonder if they ever get tired of being wrong. You could never gamble with niggas, man. So this nigga earlier, he had stole her bag on the train, and then where we pick up is where now they're on the platform. Now they're on the platform.
We need to get off of this.
Come on! Yeah, please! Pick it up now! Right here, go now!
We need to get off of this.
Come on! Yeah, please! Pick it up now! Right here, go now!
Because you know, little old ladies are always stealing black bags from big black guys. Big 6 foot, 250-pound black guys are always getting picked on by little old ladies. You know that, right? They gonna know.
What you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do in here with everybody here, man? What you gonna do? Get your ass up there and get your fucking... Hey! Who? Come on, man. Bitch ass. What? Who? Come on, man. Man, I know. Bitch, you got that shit. Man, I didn't do nothing. Shut up. Shut up. I'm gonna get you shit. I ain't trying to do shit. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, that one right there, yeah. Okay, so he got an incident from this one. Here go the rundown from this incident right here with the man and the old lady. So it says, recent videos on social media from October of 2025 show a viral incident on Ditmas Avenue where a woman, after accusing a man of stealing her bag, was found to have been trying to steal his. The confrontation escalated with the woman biting the man during the altercation. It says, details of the incident. The dispute was reportedly about ownership of the bag. Video footage of the confrontation has circulated online, including on Instagram. While the woman initially accused the man, onlookers ultimately discovered that the bag belonged to him. Information from social media users suggests the incident occurred near the McDonald's on Ditmas Avenue, though specifics on the intersection are unclear. The current status of any criminal investigation illegal. So okay, so that's what that says, right? But I think they found out that it was I think that was like the first thing they found out, the preliminary. Let me see if I can find it, man. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see something. Let me type it bag, train. Oh God, I hate him, man. Let me see if I can find out. I saw something earlier about it. Let me see something. Let me see if it's in the comment section, man. Hopefully it will. I never bet on black, man. I never bet on black. I've been burned too many times, man. This one says, I know this isn't the preferred method of blacks, but when analyzing the situation, we normally take into account statistical information such as group rates for certain actions. In this case, we have black men, which represent the highest crime demographic by an enormous margin compared to an old white lady who is amongst the lowest crime rate demographics. It says, so he had time to inflict violence, but not de-escalate the situation and check the bags. It says, who do you think was telling the truth? I would have to say, though, okay, so, yeah. I just don't bet on black, man, because you can, it always comes back that is that she knows she wrong. That's why she's looking instead of trying to continue to plead her case. This is classic implicit, but that was dangerous. If that was a scam by that lady, that was fucking dangerous. She could have been killed doing that. That's why I'm not. I gotta hear more shit about it. I gotta hear more shit about it. That was dangerous, man. She could have been killed doing that. Damn. All right, let's go back to fucking Twitter slow tonight. Too much NBA shit going on. Too much NBA shit going on, man. Too much NBA. Too much NBA going on, man.
Show me your fucking hand. Hey! Show me your hand. Show me your fucking hand. Both of them right now. Both of them. All the way the fuck out.
Hey, put her in cuffs.
Put your hands right back.
5 years ago, Daniels and 2 accomplices kidnapped, tortured, and robbed 3 men in Miami. 2 of those victims didn't survive. After serving time for murder at the state prison in Lake City, Florida, Daniels was later transferred to Miami-Dade Correctional. While serving a life sentence for kidnapping, torture, and murder, Daniels was accidentally released. Now police across Florida are on the hunt, and a $30,000 reward is being offered for information leading to his capture.
Tanisha Price, she's a councilwoman for the city.
Jace. Everybody come down here. Who's on that side of that? Trent, we got people on the other side? Yeah. You able to watch that? Mm-hmm. Okay.
He insists that he's not in there.
Because his daughter's on top. My sister. It's got a lot of names right now. Joetta? That's your sister? When's the last time you saw her?
I saw my sister yesterday.
Was he with her?
No, it was my other sister with me.
Who's your sister?
Tanisha.
Tanisha? So you haven't heard, so he's not your dad.
No, my dad lived in Butler, Georgia.
Alright, so he's supposed to be in prison for murdering 2 people. He's supposed to be serving a life sentence in prison. He was released on accident, okay, by a different facility that he was visiting at, and he's obviously supposed to be in prison.
You left the house.
Yeah. So, you said there's no one else inside?
No.
Not that I don't believe you. Yeah, not that I don't believe you. So there's location check. Nobody here, right? Okay. Okay. Any dogs or anything like that?
I don't have
thought
a
I heard a
dog.
dog.
I don't have a dog.
Alright, so what did you say your other sister's name was?
Tanisha.
How you
That's
spell
not her dad.
It's not?
No.
But she was with Joetta?
Yeah, they went to Macon.
They went to Macon? Okay. You know what they were doing in Macon?
No, I have other people that live in Macon.
What other family?
Angela.
But that would be not
My
his
mom.
family.
No, my mom's brother.
Your mom's brother. So I'll be honest, I don't have all of the, I have a lot of information, but as far as like who's related to who, I don't have that because I just found out about this today. Because they're working the case out of Miami because that's where he was supposed to be in prison.
Right.
So they called me this morning and said we need you to come to this house because they thought he was here. Where's your car at?
My daughter's in it.
Your daughter's in it? Okay, what's her name?
Tamari Saunders.
Tamari Saunders? Alright, so how you spell Tanisha's name?
T-A.
T-A.
T-O.
T-O-N-I-S-A. Okay. And her last name is Daniels? Tillman. Does she have a son?
My sister, I have a son.
Okay. And then you said your daughter's name is? Kimari. How do you spell that? K-I.
Say what? Oh, they're fine.
What's
That was shaking.
Yeah, we're not trying to scare you. Sorry about that. Okay. Are you the only one that has access to this phone? So, I know he called this number back in June. A couple of times. Yeah.
That's why I didn't know.
Yeah. So, but other than it being, so that would be your half-sister's dad? Is that right? Okay. What, you don't have any kind of relationship with him?
I've been raised me when I was a kid.
Okay. So you haven't talked to him since he's been out?
I haven't talked to him since he's gotten out. I've talked to my mom.
What did she say anything about it?
My mom was in here.
Okay. Because obviously it's not. Yeah. He's not being charged with anything new, right? Like there's no new charges. And the way it works is it's called a technical escape. So he was released in error, is what it's called. So he was supposed to be serving a life sentence with the Bureau of Prisons on the Fed side. He got brought back for some state charges that were dismissed, and instead of returning him to the Bureau of Prisons, they released him to the street. No one's saying he escaped or anything like that. But we have an order signed by a judge, a warrant signed by a judge to pick him up and take him back to the Bureau of Prisons. Yeah. Where's your phone?
My little lady.
Still clearing, yeah, he's still clearing. We'll wait for you.
Because I can call my mom.
So, and I don't know how this all works, but they currently have a $30,000 reward to get him brought back into custody. And I don't know.
Show me your hand. Show me your fucking hand. Hey! Show me your hand. Show me your fucking hand. Both of them right now. Both of them. All the way the fuck out.
Hey, put her in cuffs.
Put your hands back. Come on, here. Where'd you see that?
Right there. By the door over there.
Okay, I'll get him for you in a second.
Okay.
They got somebody in there. Will you stand here with her so I can get her shoes? I'm gonna put her in my car.
I told you he had the arrest warrant. He told me he's not in there. You hadn't seen him. He didn't come up here with your sister. So you sat here and lied to my face and my camera. Why? It's another problem.
And he's still cleaning the house up.
Still cleaning the house?
Still hold. They're almost done, but they still ain't bothered.
I'm not going nowhere.
So I'm gonna try to get with his, especially with him hiding like that. I don't want to put him in the back of my car and make him bacon. Is there somewhere else we can hold him just temporarily until I'll get somebody down here with a cage. We'll take him up to wherever we got to, and see if we can get him squared away. And then as far as her, I think she should go to jail.
I agree.
I can't charge her, so I can go try to get a. I can get a Fed warrant for her, but it won't be today.
Okay.
So
we got 72 hours. We can hold her at jail.
Okay. If y'all will, I guess hold her, and it would be, I would say hindering, and then I'll get with the AUSA and see what they want to do. Just because I can do a complaint warrant, but it's not a quick process.
Right.
I don't have the ability to. I wish I did, where I could like just see someone arrest them and take them to jail and see a judge.
Right.
It's a much. I basically have to get a judge's permission to make a PC arrest.
Well, can a probate magistrate judge do that, or
what do you mean? What? So no. If y'all can, if y'all will charge her at the state level, I can come back and do the fed charge.
Okay. Yeah, I'll charge her at the state level.
Is that the city council? Thought she was going to order for something.
Yeah.
All right, let me call Florida.
That's Miss Ruby. Hey, Miss Ruby.
Hey.
How are you?
How you doing, ma'am, sir? All right. So, your neighbor across the street was hiring a guy who escaped from custody for murder.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. This guy killed 2 people in the state of Florida. He tried to kill 3, but 1 survived. The other 2 died. Okay. He got accidentally let out. She lied to us after we told her what he was wanted for. After we identified who we were, she said he was not inside. So we went inside to check because we had a warrant. We found him hiding in her closet. So that's your city councilwoman? That's what she does. She lied to the U.S. Marshals to hide out a guy who killed 2 innocent people. Tried to kill 3. That's why her ass is sitting over there right now in handcuffs. We locking her ass up too. Excuse me for cursing. But that's the type of danger she put us in. This guy's going to prison for life. He's already been sentenced. So he could have been sitting there with a gun waiting to kill somebody else because he might have said, it ain't my fucking day to go back to jail. So that's what she's doing. Now she wants to sit over there playing innocent. It don't work that way. I know something bad for them to have all these guns hanging around here. I keep my high block. That's what's going on here. That's why she's sitting out here in handcuffs. And that's why we brought as many people as we did. Oh, okay. Because he is a danger. If he's willing to kill 3 people, then a few more won't make that big of a difference. Exactly. So that's what's going on. We didn't know if someone that came over and told you, because if you was my grandmama, granddaddy, I want y'all to know what's going on. Oh, okay. So I try to watch out for her because I know she was a sickly person, Well, she ain't sickly. But she ain't sickly. But you know what I'm saying? She had a siege and stuff. So right. I want to make sure she was okay. She also had line of the tongue disease. Well, she got the line of the tongue. I know that line of the tongue disease. I know she had seizures, so But that's what's going on your street. Okay, Once we get everything clear, we're gonna be gone. Okay. And hopefully you never have to see us again unless it's a way. How you doing to keep it moving? I'm glad this over with then, because I didn't know this was going on this close to me.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Miss Ruby.
All right, thank you.
Good to see you.
All right.
The Tahoe.
Other side.
Passenger side.
According to the Reynolds Police Department, an arrest warrant has been issued for Price on charges of obstructing the apprehension of a fugitive. Investigators say the case is still under investigation and additional charges may be filed. Authorities have not disclosed how Daniels knew Price or why he came to Reynolds to hide after being mistakenly released from the Miami prison. As for Daniels, he remains in custody and will face charges related to the escape as well as the original offenses for which he was convicted.
A Reynolds woman who serves on city council is in custody after a man wanted for a double murder was found inside her home.
U.S. Marshals say James Daniels was released by mistake from a Florida jail despite a history of violent crimes. Jasmine Lee joins us live outside the Reynolds Police Department with what led to the councilwoman's arrest in tonight's top story.
Frank and Lori, I spoke with Police Chief Lonnie Holder tonight. He told me his team went to Price's home after a tip from U.S. Marshals. Now, investigators say she let him in, but denied knowing where Daniels was. But Chief Holder says that turned out to be false because Daniels was found inside the home with only Price there. Chief Holder says that's why she was arrested.
That's a city councilwoman. This is city councilwoman. She lied. Just think about that, man. This is one step from Jasmine Crockett, yo. Jasmine Crockett would have, Jasmine Crockett is one step away from this, man. This woman is a city councilwoman. Jasmine Crockett is a congresswoman.
Chief Holder says that's why she was arrested for interfering with the arrest of a fugitive. That's a felony under Georgia law. Now, Daniels was convicted in a 2018 case out of Opa-locka, Florida, where 3 men were kidnapped and tortured. 2 of them, Osmar Oliva and Johan Gonzalez Quesada, died. After serving a state prison term, Daniels was transferred to a county jail in Miami-Dade to face more charges. But just days ago, he was let out by mistake. Miami-Dade Corrections blamed a, quote, procedural error and said a full internal investigation is underway. Since then, the FBI and U.S. Marshals have been tracking Daniels, and that search ended here in Georgia.
We approached the house because I knew her because she's my city councilwoman, and we want a familiar face at that time. So we knocked on the door, and she knew who I were and my officer were, and we asked her, well, he's there, and we, like I said, we were just there to assist the U.S. Marshal.
Price is now facing a felony charge after getting in the way of a criminal investigation. We're live in Reynolds. Jasmine Lee, 13 WMAZ News.
Thank you, Jasmine. James Daniels is back in federal custody tonight.
There's been no word yet from the city council about Reynolds, about Price's status on the council.
But I can ask y'all questions, and y'all not answering my questions, but y'all want to answer y'all questions.
Yes, sir. Sometimes it's not fair. Okay, we don't go into
No, hold on, sir. You can't. Hold up, it's not fair. No, you can't do that. No, hell, you can't. No, that's disrespectful. You just told me it's not fair. No, sir, that's not. Then why am I here then?
This is the parole board. This is the parole board.
Oh my God. And hold up before you start feeling bad for him. I need to point out what's in his jacket. He is not a one-time, but he is a 2-time convicted chomo, and he is here because he violated his parole again. So yeah, life is not fair. I'm sure that's what his child victim said to him as well. Now we're going to jump into Louisiana parole revocation hearing. That means that he's been out on parole and he violated, and I'll unpack it with all the details at the end.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's the Committee on Parole, and we're going to be sitting here and we're going to be interviewing you and talking to you a little bit about the revocation hearing that you've got right now. Mr. Jones, you're at Terrebonne Correctional Center. Is there anybody in the room with you?
No, sir.
Okay, no staff in there. Okay, so we'll just talk to you. Then what's your DLC number, Mr. Jones?
Is it 00376190?
Is that correct?
No, 376190. Wait a second.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Terry, didn't I get exonerated?
Did you get what?
Exonerated.
Exonerated.
No, sir, I don't think you did. I think we're here.
Well, under the I got exonerated. I think like 4 or 5 years back, and now y'all saying not exonerated anymore. How can that be?
Do you have a form in front of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, did you sign that form?
This to my for the coming revocation hearing.
Yes, sir, for this hearing.
No, I was forced to come. The parole officer said that I had to come. He said I had to come, and I deferred it. He said I had to come though. I don't know why.
Maybe that may help.
Okay, were you on parole?
I was on parole for drugs, yes, sir.
Okay, and that's why we're here to talk about the fact that you violated your parole.
I violated my parole. Okay, sir, I'm trying to find out if and listen, I deferred this hearing. Why did that? Why am I here?
You refused to sign the preliminary hearing paperwork.
I deferred it. So I know I got to go to court for the charge that I shouldn't have. That.
Right. Yes. When were you arrested?
I was arrested on the 7th, about two months back.
Okay. And but you refused to sign your paperwork. Hold on.
What paperwork?
Okay, you signed the paperwork right there for the hearing for today.
No, I didn't, sir. I got. Listen, he told me the parole officer told me that he making me come to this hearing.
Okay.
He said I have to come to this hearing.
Okay, well, you're here now, so we might as well have the hearing then.
But hold up, sir.
I'll let you plead guilty.
But hold up, sir. I would like to defer the hearing. I don't want the hearing. Why do I have to have the hearing? If I'm saying I deferred it already, I don't want it.
Do you have outstanding charges against you?
The lawyer already told me that the charge has been dismissed on me. I don't have that she said that the registration stuff that I have that I'm going through. She said that she don't even see why I'm even in jail.
Okay, I'd like to go into executive session. I second. Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all not answering my question.
Just stand by for just a minute. We're gonna go in executive session and look at some paperwork, and then we'll get right back with you.
I can ask y'all questions, and y'all not answering my questions, but y'all want to answer y'all questions.
Yes, sir. Sometimes it's not fair. Okay, we're gonna go in.
No, hold on, sir. You can't hold up because it's not fair. No, you can't do that. No, hell, you can't. No, that's disrespectful. You just told me it's not fair. No, sir, that's not. Then why am I here then? If you're not.
Okay, I can't. The sheriff, and I'm not talking over him. They muted him, so he's just talking to himself. And the executive session is going to last a few minutes, so we'll just watch it. We'll be a fly on the wall, or we'll be the cat, as those of you familiar with the channel, the cat and
Developing tonight, a wild scene unfolding in Montgomery County. Plymouth Township police say an erratic driver rammed into 2 officers this afternoon, sending both to the hospital. This is your late edition of the 10 o'clock news. I'm Jason Martinez.
And I'm Dawn Timoney. Investigators say one officer was intentionally struck by the driver multiple times. Our Steve Keeley with more.
About 12:39 p.m. today, the Plymouth Township Police Department received a call for an erratic driver in the area of Hickory and Narcissa Roads.
And just 3 minutes after that, the first officer responding to the call spotted the erratic driver here in the parking lot of the DoubleTree Hotel, directly across Hickory Road from the Boscovs in the Plymouth Meeting Mall.
As the officer pulled behind the vehicle intentionally backed up and struck the police vehicle. The officer then exits his vehicle and moves towards the suspect vehicle. And at that time, the suspect vehicle drives at him, attempting to run him down. And as he strikes the officer, as the suspect vehicle strikes the officer does discharge his weapon at the vehicle. The vehicle then flees through the parking lot, and the officer is attempting to apply a tourniquet to himself. The vehicle comes back, intentionally strikes the officer a second time as he's applying that tourniquet, and then backs up and 2 additional times intentionally strikes the officer.
That would not be the only officer the driver would intentionally run into, detectives say.
Responding officers that are coming to assist the first officer are hit. One of the vehicles is hit head on by this suspect vehicle. The officer in that car is also injured. The suspect vehicle is disabled at that point, and the suspect is taken into custody.
And authorities soon learned the same car and driver had many prior encounters with cops already. Earlier in the day and also in the last week in both Montgomery and Chester counties.
There's been at least 4 or 5 police interactions with this vehicle.
And detectives say the suspect was intent on trying to kill the officer he kept running down.
We know that he was struck 4 times, 3 times, all 4 times intentionally, but 3 additional times the suspect came back to the location specifically to strike the officer.
In Plymouth Township, Steve Keeley, Fox 29 News.
But we want to begin with Jackie Benson live at Howard University. Jackie, what are you learning about this shooting during homecoming weekend? We know a lot of people are in town for this.
Well, Jim, we have a lot more information for you. The first thing I can tell you is this shooting, 5 people shot, 4 adults and 1 teenager, did not take place on the campus, but right at the edge of the campus, Georgia Avenue and Howard Place. Many people familiar with that area. I can tell you that no one who was shot, none of those who were shot, are Howard University students, although we understand that one person was a student visiting from Morgan State University. And we have a little bit of video to show you of what the scene looked like there. Witnesses tell us that after the shots were fired, just dozens and dozens of people began running down Georgia Avenue from the shooting scene to this area where a McDonald's is, and it was pandemonium. I can tell you this McDonald's location is also the place where 3 suspects, according to D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith, were arrested, and 3 guns were recovered. The chief came to the scene here, and she was
Y'all can support the channel on a payday. It's Friday. We the only channel up. We the only ones up covering this shit, man. We the only ones up covering this shit. Mass shooting at Howard University. Breaking news. Mass shooting at Howard University. Homecoming. Breaking news.
And it was pandemonium. I can tell you this McDonald's location is all
Yeah,
that after the shots were fired, just dozens and dozens of people began running down Georgia Avenue from the shooting scene to this area where a McDonald's is.
She a big one though. She should have some big titties, as big as she is.
And it was pandemonium. I can tell you this McDonald's location is also the place where 3 suspects, according to D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith, were arrested, and 3 guns were recovered. The chief came to the scene here, and she was asked about the security for the homecoming weekend. She said that it had planned to be robust. It will continue to be that way. And here's a little bit of what else she had to say.
I think the message to the community is that, we've time and time we've seen whether they're young people and adults with guns, and we need folks to put these guns down in our city. What we do know is that this is Howard's homecoming, and most of the homecoming festivities around our cities are joyous occasions for our families to come out and enjoy a good time. We have alumni, we have people coming from across the United States to attend the events on tomorrow, and what we want is for people to come out and have a safe time. We're not going to tolerate individuals coming into our cities with firearms, and don't think for one second that we're not going to look for you and search for you and find you, and when we do, we will hold you accountable.
So a total of 5 victims, 4 adults, one of them is a woman, 1 teenager. All of the injuries described as non-life threatening, but obviously a very, very dismaying event here at the beginning of the Howard University homecoming weekend. Live in Northwest, Jackie Benson, News 4, back to you.
Wow. Howard homecoming.
Shamari Stone here at Howard University. We have at least 4 people shot near the university as homecoming events have been taking place. There are thousands of people in town for homecoming weekend, and then this shooting has happened. An investigation is underway after possibly involved in this or a suspect. No composite. This is breaking news as it is developing, and this is why police are here. Now, right over here on the other side, there's a podium, and we're waiting for the public information officer to come here and give us more information.
We just heard that. We just heard that. We just heard that from that chick.
DC police say 5 people were shot across the street from Howard University's campus tonight. DC Police Chief Pamela Smith gave us an update about 30 minutes ago, and she says this happened at around 8:30 this evening near Howard Place and Georgia Avenue as crowds of people were leaving a homecoming event. Thank you for staying up with us tonight. I'm Lorenzo Hall. As you can imagine, this sparked a lot of fear and confusion as people were celebrating on that campus. Our Katie Lusso was on the scene within minutes, and Katie, police say the suspects were captured. What more can you tell us about them and the people who were shot?
Yeah, well, the good news here is that police say all of the victims are expected to survive. All of their injuries considered not life-threatening, a total of 5 victims here. But we are also told by the chief that there is no threat to this community at this time. They believe they have 2 suspects in custody in connection to this. Now, we are here on Berry Place and Georgia Avenue. You can see police all the way down. It's a few blocks down where the shooting actually happened, over down on Howard Place. But I want to show you over here. If you come back out, you can see the McDonald's right here. There's a lot of police tape in there and police cars, and that is because investigators say one of the suspects actually took off running, and they were able to capture that suspect here in the parking lot of this McDonald's, and they were arrested and a gun was recovered. A total of 2 suspects, 3 weapons recovered by police. This all happened around 8:30 tonight. Officers who were patrolling in the area responded to the sound of gunfire near the 600 block of Howard Place Northwest and found 5 people with gunshot wounds. Here's what we know about the victims. 1 is a teenager. The other 4 are adults, 3 men and 1 woman. The teenager is a boy. All are in stable condition, according to the chief. Now, she also shared that none of the victims attend Howard, but 1 is a Morgan State student. Howard Yard Fest, though, had just wrapped up, and they were in the process of reopening all of the streets here and clearing the area when this happened. Now, I want you to take a listen. First, you're going to hear from Chief Pamela Smith, and then you are going to hear from a man who witnessed some of the aftermath.
We're not going to tolerate individuals coming into our cities with firearms, and don't think for 1 second that we're not going to look for you and search for you and find you. And when we do, we will hold you accountable.
Apparently it was right down there, but we didn't hear it. Like, everything was loud. So when they say they were shooting, we was like, what? Because me and my cousin, we right here.
So again, 2 suspects are in custody. Police say they are still reviewing surveillance footage from the area, trying to figure out exactly what happened here. Now, as for the homecoming festivities this weekend, the chief says that there will be an extra police presence out here for Howard's homecoming, for the Yard Fest, for the parade, and of course, for the football game tomorrow. In Northwest DC, I'm Katie Lusso. Back to you.
All right, Katie, thank you for that update. And you know, DC police have been keeping busy tonight, also breaking right.
Wow. The devil fails, man. HBCU homecoming, it never fails. It never fails. That's like clockwork. A shooting at a HBCU homecoming is like clockwork. Here go the suspects. They gonna cook y'all. Y'all niggas is getting cooked. They gonna make an example of you. Oh my God, can you? Janine Pirro probably can't wait. They probably called Janine Pirro tonight. What do you guys think? You think they called her and woke her up out of her sleep and told her, look, man, we got a new case for you. We got a new case for you to prosecute. Jeez. I'm telling you, home. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart is. They are gonna cook y'all. Them dudes got shot. I mean, they got caught. Dumbasses, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Salute, man. Great show tonight, man. Howard University, homecoming. Shot up. We'll probably cover that tomorrow, man. We'll probably be covering that and whatever else happens between now and then tomorrow, man. I'm excited they let us get over 100 people in the chat. What was the high? What was the high tonight? What was the high that they let us get in here tonight? What was the highest? The highest. The highest. Let me see what was the highest attendance they get us give this night. Oh, they're not gonna show it. Oh, here it go. The highest attendance. They let us have tonight. Okay. So we peaked at 157 tonight. We peaked at 157 And that was at 1. That was about 2 o'clock, right around 2 o'clock. Peaked at 157. That's good, man. They let the channel breathe a little bit tonight, man. They let the channel breathe a little bit tonight. They done had the clamps on this channel for a while, man. They had the clamps on it. They had us down to 50 people in the chat. Lord. They put the clamps on this motherfucker. But tonight they let us get to peak at 157. I'd like to get more than that tomorrow, man. Everybody hit the like button, man. I gotta wake up in the morning, you know, do what I do. Same black time, same black channel. I'm out of here. Subscribe.